weight heavy on my back. I'm knowing that they coming, sitting ready on my lap. It's the biggest in the game. All these boys lame, trying to throw me off my game. It's the real big stepper, 10 toes with it. Sparing no feelings, you know anybody get it. Catch them boys slipping, never leave a witness. Never with the gimmicks, crash dummies on a mission. I'm like, yeah, I'm a problem for 'em. Plus you know I'm cocky, you cannot ignore him. On the internet, yeah, he probably hard, but in real life, he gon' need a bodyguard. You know I'm riding with God, so I'm on the right track. Yeah, we lost a little, but we'll make it right back. I'm in all black, yeah, I got all y'all caskets. Stick to the code, this for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my, yeah. Yeah. This for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my, yeah. Y'all heavy on the dope, you really getting desperate, and it really shows. Your money getting low, your fame disappearing, and Big Ratchet took you out the game is what you hearing. Yeah, I'm a god to these niggas, and everything you spit is a facade to these niggas. And it's really clear that you been robbing these niggas, and really soon I'ma drop a bomb on these niggas. Nah, that's the devil talking, but I don't listen. If I did, y'all be dead in coffins. Just know that day is coming. He know I'ma level off him, and that flew over heads. He know I'ma level off him. You know I'm riding with God, so I'm on the right track. Yeah, we lost a little, but we'll make it right back. I'm in all black, yeah, I got all y'all caskets. Stick to the code, this for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my, yeah. Don't stall these niggas. Pipe up, pipe down when you call my phone. Don't hit me up about no bitch. Gave her dick, now she won't get gone. Pipe up. Who the fuck won't war with a demon? You ain't got enough money, my nigga. Treat this shit like cars I'm leasing. Pipe up. Do it look like I'm worried about a thread? When I'm strapped like COD, and you know I got them all on deck. Pipe up. Big money when I push that button. Damn, why they all mad at me? Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up. Now y'all really just need to pipe down. If it's what you really want, my nigga, I can make one call right now. Pipe up. Yo, bitch tryna hop on dick, and you know I left it wet, my nigga. Better go ahead and mop that shit. Pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty nose, he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them
tone bite, norm tone bite, norm tone bite. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, norm tone bite, RatchetTV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. Alright, so boom. Man. We got to talk, Ratchet Gang. We got to chop it up. Look, tonight we got to chop it up about a few things. We definitely got to chop it up about we got a quick update in the little Diddy situation. We got to talk about a quick little, I don't know if y'all heard about what happened with 6ix9ine today, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Also, we got a heavy Lil Durk content, Quando Rondo. We will be tapping in with the whole, you know what I'm saying, the kind of the theory we were going with last time, you know, how this ties into a few things. You know, we've been getting to the bottom of the Durk situation, and I must say it's pretty loose. And a King Von attachment to this case, and this is just like a curse of King Von. It's just like, man, Durk and King Von, to me, were cursed, are cursed, and I think a lot of the things that they did in the past, I think it's just come back to haunt them, and I just don't see. Well, obviously King Von couldn't escape it. Obviously King Von couldn't get out the trenches. He stuck around too much, and we know King Von did what he did. We know the part he played. Also, Lil Durk is no stranger to any of this. We got to chop it up about Durkio. Durkio he's in a fucked up situation. Now, this is the part I don't like. Now people don't want to believe. Now people are starting to say OTF Jam had nothing to do with it. OTF Jam is innocent, man. OTF Jam ain't the one snitching. This is what people are starting to say now, gang. This is what people are coming out to say now. Hold on, let me do a poll. Give me a second. Let me ask y'all a question, gang. I'm gonna ask y'all straight up. Did OTF Jam snitch? Straight up. Did OTF Jam snitch? Hold on. Yes or no? Just straight up. Did OTF Jam snitch? I want y'all to answer that question in the chat. Do y'all believe that he was the snitch? Do you believe all along that he has been talking? Let's just keep this a buck. Because the man allegedly goes back to jail like around a year ago. But he had already been talking. They found out he'd been talking while he was in there the first time. Durk been on this dude. I don't give a damn who gives you what information. I'm telling you straight up, Durk been on the trail of OTF Jam. He just couldn't get rid of him. He couldn't get rid of him fast enough, and that was the issue. He couldn't get rid of OTF Jam fast enough. He had no way. I mean, he still tried to convert him over to the other side, but it wasn't working. So much so, OTF Jam's baby mama got knocked off. And the feds are tying Durk to this, allegedly. Allegedly. Look, right now as we stand, 89% of the room, with 100 votes, 88% of the room is saying OTF Jam is a snitch. 12% of the room is saying, nah, bro, he ain't no rat, fam. You got it all wrong, Ratchet. You got the information wrong. OTF Jam is not a snitch. Okay, we're going to say it's Jam's fault. Everybody know this is Jam's work. It don't matter who the snitches are. I keep on trying to explain to y'all that just because you snitch doesn't mean it's going to be on paperwork. It says snitching like you. Hey, it is what it is. You don't do shit around me. Hey, look, you see what happened when you do dirt around people, right? You see what happened. It's a can't buy membership, won't let me. All right, well, salute to you anyway. I appreciate you. Salute to Sin for that 20-piece, by the way. I did see you throw up a 20-piece Sin when the live started. Also, salute to Miss Lady NyQuil for that membership, and there was another lady who had a 14-month membership. Can't remember your name. I apologize to you though. It's not on the screen no more. But salute to you. I do appreciate you for your 14-month membership. And salute to Miss Lady NyQuil for that membership, and salute to Sin for that 20 piece. I appreciate you. So yeah, allegedly though, y'all, we got to get to this shit allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video. And everything I say is alleged. That damn light was hitting me in my damn eye like a motherfucker over here. Oh, yeah, we put it like that. Yeah, so we got to get to this shit, y'all. We gonna have to chop it up about all this, and it's gonna be a lot of loose ass information over here because people are scrambling and scraping trying to cover up. They're also trying to cover up, and I'm gonna ask y'all something else. Remember my last live? There was something I was supposed to do that I didn't do it, and I told y'all I would do it when I came back and covered the Durk situation. Does anybody remember what that is? Can anybody tell me where we left off at? Because I was on live for maybe 3.5 hours. I didn't even realize I was on live for 3 hours last time. I was like, man, I got to get the hell up off here, man. I'm on live for too long. Ain't nobody finna go back and watch 4 or 5 hours of content. I'm gonna have to chop this shit up. So I just took a gamble on it and just didn't do it. Lioness says paperwork. Let's see. I said paperwork. Somebody said Julio. They said paperwork. I like the new graphics. Salute. I appreciate you. Salute. Yo, we upping this stuff on the stream. Salute to Marilyn Conyers for that 20-piece McNugget on Cash App. Salute to you for that 20-piece. I appreciate you. Salute, salute. Make sure y'all support the channel, or if not, man, just double tap that screen. Let's get it to 300 likes. Okay, so last time we left off, I see a few people remember that we were supposed to drop some paperwork over here. And the paperwork, I'm going to ask y'all another question. Have you seen that paperwork since I have got offline? Has anybody seen that paperwork pop up? Has anybody seen that paperwork anywhere? I'm going to ask that again. Has anybody in this room seen that paperwork that I was trying to show y'all? I don't think you have. Okay. So we find ourselves here again. So what I'm going to ask y'all in the chat, since you still haven't seen that paperwork, you don't know what the fuck I got yet. You have no idea what the hell I got, right? Well, fuck it. We already did a poll. I was going to do another poll, but nah, it's okay. How do y'all want to start the show off, man? Do y'all want to start the show off by getting into these videos and chopping it up? And then at the end of the show, we can drop the paperwork on this case that I want to show y'all about. This OTF paperwork. This ain't even about this case though. It's some old shit. But I'm gonna play connect the dots with y'all. So it's paperwork or videos. How do y'all want to start this show, man? I'm gonna leave it up to the chat. They say OTF Jam must be crazy. They say videos. It's up to y'all. We can start however the video, paperwork, fam. Let's see. They saying I'm gonna go off the chat. And I might end up having to do a poll because it's looking like, look, they saying video. Ratchet Gang like the videos. They said paperwork this time. Fuck. Okay, so nah, I'm gonna just read the chat. I'm gonna just read the chat. I see a lot of videos. I ain't gonna lie. I see some paperwork. I see paperwork. I see videos. Oh, I see a lot of. They saying videos. Video. Okay, we'll do it like this. I'm going to drop the videos. We're going to chop it up about the Lil Durk situation. We're going to do an update on Lil Durk. And then at the end of it, I promise y'all I will drop the paperwork tonight. As you see, look, I'm going to show y'all. Look, I ain't even really been on my computer. I took yesterday off. I didn't even touch my computer yesterday. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Hold on. Who we got here? Oh, who we got there? Who we got there? Coming out their hearing today. You know Lil Durk had a hearing today, right? Y'all do know Lil Durk had a hearing today. So just to show y'all, I ain't bullshitting with y'all. Hold on. The paperwork is right here. Look, bro, I still got it right here. Look, the paperwork is right there, y'all. I still got it sitting right here. All right? I ain't gonna fold on y'all tonight, man. We gonna get it. I promise y'all. I promise y'all we'll drop the paperwork tonight. Okay, so that's that right there. That is that right there. All right, so boom. Salute to the gang, salute to the gang, salute to the gang. All right, so what we about to do is we about to get started on this show. We got to do our Durk update. We got to chop all this up, and everything is loose and it's alleged right now, man. Everybody spark up your CBD, pour up your favorite beverage, orange juice, preferably mix in whatever. I need everybody in the building to get your snacks ready. Get dinner off the oven. Get dinner out the oven. Get dinner off the stove. Get dinner out the microwave. Get your snack cakes ready, your chips, cookie, candy, whatever it is. You already know it's about to get loose. Ladies, get your husbands out the way or tell him to sit his ass down and learn something tonight. You already know this the voice that makes the ladies moist. Big Ratchet, RatchetTV, Tone Bite. All right, it said, what kind of paperwork is that, Sirski? It's always one goofy ass. And I remember that dude. I always block him. See, I always remember the people I block. You said, what kind of paperwork is it? Can anybody tell me what kind of paperwork we looking at? Look at it. Does this look fake to you? It tells you where it's coming out of, Goofy. It tells you right there. The case number, People versus Thomas. I got the damn paperwork. Don't worry about what kind of paperwork it is. Look at the damn paperwork. Does it look fake? Does this look fake? Goofy? What is you talking about? What kind of paperwork is it? Man, this people is goofy, dog. Look the case up, fam. You look it up and you tell me. You ain't gonna find it nowhere else but RatchetTV. Anyway, I ain't gotta get him up out of here for 24 hours. He can't come back for 24 hours. Get his goofy ass on. Nah. I just asked, what is it, Goofy? Oh, no, you called me Goofy. You gone. Get your goofy ass on. You can't come back. Now you can't come back. Get your goofy ass on. Bitch ass nigga. It's always one in the crowd, dog. One want to show out in front of the females. What kind of paperwork is that? Why don't you sit your bitch ass down and learn? Why don't you just sit the fuck back and let me work? I ain't even said a damn word about the paperwork other than I'm going to drop some paperwork and it's going to connect some dots. What kind of paperwork is that? Sit your bitch ass down and look. Ho ass, don't worry about it, dog. You can't come back. They say, you think he cooked? Oh, man, I'm going to show you how cooked Durk is tonight. He cooked like steak on the stove. Let's get this shit cracking, Kai. All right, now anyway, man, I don't know, man. We getting the trolls up out of here. I ain't got time to deal with no trolls tonight, man. Anyway, so let's continue. Let's get to this little update we got today. No tone bite. What we got here? OTF affiliate and Lil Durk's 17-year-old artist YFG Fatso was reportedly arrested. Has anybody heard about this? Drop the gems if you have. Drop the eyeballs if you did not. Salute Salute the certified one for being a member for 4 months. Top G Mod. I forgot why you lost your membership. I think you wasn't active or something. Why you lost your rent. Get with me behind the scenes to keep that, but hit me up. Know what I'm talking about? They say, let me get my ass bike in this car. Hey, salute, Shu. Salute, gang. Salute, everybody. Salute, man. Has anybody heard about this? Well, yeah. Lil Durk artist got arrested, allegedly. YFG, Fatso. All right, so look, along with these other 3, mug shots surfaced of 3 of the 5 suspects from OTF that were arrested for the unaliving of Quando Rondo's friend, Lil Pab. I call him Lil Pab, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? All right, so those are the mug shots of the other dudes that surfaced. YFG Fatso also been arrested. Durk also been arrested. Salute Jess B for that 20 piece. It says, salute gang, get those mother effing likes up. Yeah, we still ain't at 300, man. We need 10 more people to double tap that screen. Salute, y'all. Salute. So as you see, OTF, one by one, is crumbling and fumbling.
Got a jet fueled up and got these boys flew to Chicago in 5 hours.
Who did that?
Who got money to do that? They ain't got no jet money, gang. Cause just like the evidence they had on Shorty, and they had on Durk too.
Keep talking. Oh, these street dudes be snitching.
That you just paid to get your fucking brother killed. How you not in jail? You done paid me some money to go kill a motherfucker, and I done killed the wrong motherfucker too. You
just telling all the business.
You didn't pay me to kill. I done killed the wrong motherfucker for me to turn around and go kill a right motherfucker. motherfucker though, but you, the police know I work for you. Cause
the police know that and that's the thing. People keep talking about Durk don't got no way out of this. They got Diamond, stop. They got the people already, and they know that these people did what they did. They already got Durk's phone records. They were already tapped into Durk's iCloud. They already had wiretaps. They had wiretaps on more than one person, and they're telling you wiretaps whenever they had his phone wired. I'm telling y'all, they were already. How do you think? Just think about this. How do you think they already knew every move Durk was making? That's why they were talking to U.S. Customs. They already were intercepting every plan Durk had. The feds been on Durk. They're just and one thing about the feds, if y'all haven't noticed, if anybody in the room hasn't noticed one thing about them, they play dirty. You hear people crazy as hell enough to say, oh man, why would hold on, I ain't even put my lights on. Hold on. Sheesh. Hold on, gang. Shit. I noticed something was wrong with my background. I noticed I had something wrong with my background. My bad. All right. So anyway, the feds already had this shit in motion, dog. The feds put this play in motion already. They had wiretaps. They played dirty. They will let you unalive somebody. They will let you commit more crimes while they watch. You hear people crazy enough to say, well, you think the feds would just be letting them do this? Yes. Hell yeah. They said they do. My kid's father did 29 years for conspiracy. Yeah, they will watch you. They will watch you. If you ever seen somebody get picked up by the feds, read their paperwork. Go through their paperwork and read how much information they really had on these people. That's why everybody usually just cops out when the feds come, because they got you dead center, red-handed. They got you. Ain't no way out of it when the feds come usually. Lately, they've been a little bit sloppy, but I don't think so in this case.
they say Shorty flat out told they ass like, man, Durk told me do that shit, and he paid me to do it. Showing receipts. Like, this gave me real money to get this man gone.
And that's something else they got. Like, they have the evidence that Durk also was exchanging money with these people. And then the credit cards that they're linking are going to get tied to OTF. Well, not going to get. They are tied to OTF. So that means they're about to freeze everybody's assets. You do understand that, right? Nobody's going to have access to their money. They're about to freeze all that shit because you guys were all in a criminal organization. And we think and we know that y'all were getting money doing illegal shit. So we're about to freeze everybody's assets, starting with Durk. They about to start intercepting shit from the banks. I'm pretty sure that these gangsters didn't have offshore accounts. I'm willing to bet on it that they didn't have no damn offshore accounts. Zero Mr. T. What are you questioning? Am I not making perfect sense? If all of us are in a criminal organization and I'm the head honcho, and y'all all work for me, and they figure out all my money is illegal or some of it is or whatever, and it's tied into bank accounts from me, and my money is going to you, and all of us are committing crimes together, what the fuck do you think happens next? What do you think?
A lot of money, right? Why is this man not in jail, gang? He just won a Grammy, a week or 2 weeks ago. When Yo Gotti name was allegedly brought up for murder for hire, they went and grabbed Yo Gotti right away. I don't know, man. Sound like some backdoor Illuminati.
Saying some backdoor Illuminati stuff. Well, if you didn't know, Durk been sold out. Durk been sold his soul. OTF affiliate and Lil Durk's 17-year-old artist YFG Fatso was arrested. He is the shooter that was unidentified last week when 4 of 5 OTF associates were incarcerated. Karma does take its role after all. The feds are after Lil Durk. If one has snitched, Durk has no chance of beating this body. He'll get the needle for sure. And that's what's going around about this situation. Is that everybody's trying to figure out who snitched. Let me be the barrier of bad news. Who do y'all think I think snitched? Who do y'all think I think snitched? Out of four of the out of the all the I'm thinking about the damn ATK niggas that's finna get the RICO. Out of all the OTF dudes that got arrested, how many of them do you think I think snitched? Answer that question in the chat for me. I'll wait. Somebody said Brick. OTF Jam. All of them snitched. Let's read some comments. Let's see. 3. Jam and all of them. All of them. Every last one. All of them. J-Dog. All of them. Respect should be a must. Jam did it. All of them did it. All of them. All of them. Okay. I think my people know me well enough to know that all these motherfuckers switched up on you, Durk. Listen to this. The feds come to the average person. You gave $50,000 to Jam. Think about this. Think about this, y'all. What is Durk's net worth? And we're not going to get in his pockets. We're just going to go off of net worth, even though we know it's cap. We know it's cap. This is just legal money, and this is just assets. Lil Durk net worth 2024 is 8 million. Okay, let's just say 8 million. Or let's just round it up to 10. Let's just say he had $10 million in the bank. You gave OTF Jam $50K in a chain. All these dudes in the crew, y'all give them $50,000 in a chain, some jewelry. You pocket feeding these motherfuckers. You pocket feeding. So the feds come to the average person that might have 100,000 in the bank, maybe, out of your 8 million. I done did all the shit. I didn't put in all the work. You just rapping about the shit we doing. We really out here doing this shit. You got all the benefits because you the face of the network, but you got foot soldiers out here scrambling and scraping for crumbs, and the feds come to these people and show them all the incriminating evidence and tell you, all right, look, bro, you cooked. You finna get life. You finna get the needle. You're done. We gonna tie this body to you because you got paid, and we can prove you got paid. We got the phone calls. You can lie. Look, we the feds. Start talking or start walking. Choose. Life or death? What you want? What you want? What you think the average person is going to do? And you keep thinking these street dudes is solid. They throwing football numbers at these motherfuckers. 20 and up. We starting at 20. Everything y'all did, we going to start right here at $20. I said 20 years. I said $20. We're going to start at 20 years, a 20 piece. No less. So you come to these dudes that ain't got shit. You feeding us crumbs. We out here scrambling and scraping, and either we finna take these bodies and go and get the needle, and you possibly walk because you got the money to fight this shit. You can't even tie your money into me right now because all this shit finna get froze. I'm really in the corner because I ain't got shit. You didn't put me on. You was bird feeding me. So what you think the average dude is gonna do when this motherfucker keep bird feeding all his homeboys? He just keep them around to keep himself safe. Durk had all these dudes around so he could be safe. Same thing as Young and Ace. It's the same shit. And who you think gonna get hung when everybody get arrested? I'm just saying, look, they said I ain't no deep freezer. No, I'm just saying, dog, this is how the game gets played. This is why everybody's switching up on Durk right now. All these motherfuckers snitching on Durk. All of them snitching. It ain't just one person. It's a lot of motherfuckers snitching on Durk, man. Let's keep this shit a big buck. So this is Durk's girl coming out that hearing that they had today. So allegedly there was a hearing, and Durk is soon to be transferred to Los Angeles, where the case will be unsealed. And this is the moment that we all been waiting on. When that paperwork gets unsealed, it's going to be very, very telling. That's all I can say. It's going to be very, very telling once that paperwork gets released. All right, so let's get to this show. We're going to get to these videos. We got a lot to talk about tonight, man. I'm going to be all over the place. We got a lot to discuss. And some of my videos got out of place, so we're just going to talk about it. We're going to chop it up about all this. Diamond, stop.
For boy that snitched on Durk, OTF Jam, you did how many years you did, right? You did your years in jail. You come out. You could have had a choice to either not accept the stuff that Durk was doing for you or gave to you, not accept it and go on with your life, or accept it and just go on with your life and just leave the street stuff alone. Like, stayed away, did your own thing, and just fell back from everybody you used to chill with before. What I don't understand, maybe it's because I'm a girl, I'm not into that that type of lifestyle. Why do all that time just to come home, just like. Then my thing.
Let me explain to you why. See, I like when people do things like this so I can answer these questions. The reason why he did all that time, can anybody in this room, because my people, we woke over here. Can anybody in the room explain to her and anybody else that's wondering, why would OTF Jam do 12 years just to come out, do some more shit and go back in and be facing a RICO with his homeboys? Why would he do that, y'all? I want to see who is some of the smartest people in this room. Why would he get out to go do that again? I know exactly why. They're saying money. Nah, that ain't why. Said, don't get blocked. Brody better agree. Agree with what? See, now you're going to get blocked for trolling. Who the fuck am I telling to agree with me over here? You see, that's the type of shit I don't want in my chat. You gone. Get them out of here. May the first mod be with you. They said proof, informant. There you go, J Money. There you go. See, this is why I tell my people to say it. I'm not putting nothing in nobody's head over here. How you agreeing with me? You agreeing with the chat at this point, because I'm talking to the chat. Let's continue. They said, okay, bye. Okay, bye. Goofy. All right. Well, his BM did get got, and that was part of the reason. But you got to think about this. He was already working before he got out. That's facts. Durk already knew he was working before he even got out of prison. Come on. Durk already knew what was going on. They got proof Durk already knew what was going on, allegedly. Said because he was working with me. Oh, I think you meant with the other side. Yeah, he was working with the other side. He was definitely working with the police this whole time. They said, you seen... Hello, he talking... I don't know what the hell you talking about. It said he was working with the feds the whole time so he can be free of all his charges. Informant. There you go. This dude has been working. He had a job to do. This motherfucker wasn't even, he got lucky to get the 12 piece. The 12 piece came with a deal. You know what I'm saying? You get sides that come with the meal. The 12 piece came with a deal. He got that 12 piece because you're now working for us. So you will be working on the inside, giving us information on what's going on inside the prison system and what's going on with OTF and other gang affiliates outside of the prison. You keep in close contact. We will give you a phone to talk to these people on. They won't even know how you got the phone. They'll think they snuck it in. They'll think whoever snuck it in. Don't worry about it. You just talk on this phone and contact you do it. They got the phones mirrored. They've been working against OTF this entire time. It was just that time to get their ass. You know what I'm saying? They just was tired of sitting on it and finally wrapping this RICO up. Now that all the people dead and pretty much the beef is over, there ain't really nothing left. Now they think they can just go be, you know what I'm saying, join the Muslim community or something and think that they get a kumbaya at the end of this. No, Durk, that ain't how it works. Karma spins the block. That ain't how it works. You don't just get to go out there and unalive a bunch of people, cause chaos in all these communities, and then just get to say, you know what? I found myself and, I'm a changed man. No. You got to go change in prison.
I feel like stuff like that is not even well thought out, because for snitching and for doing what you did, I'm pretty sure you didn't get that much money from the police officers and from the detective. I'm pretty sure you didn't get that much money from being an informant. Then two, you can't even live your regular daily life now without like having to keep one eye open. Like, can't even do simple running to the grocery store without, people are gonna recognize you outside.
Now that's the part I think you wrong at. I think that OTF Jam, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me I'm gonna say exactly what I think is gonna happen with OTF Jam. Do y'all not realize that the shooter in the Young Dolph case got to walk off scotch-free? And I don't even believe that dude ever seen jail. Matter of fact, they pulled a switcheroo on us and never showed his face again. The motherfucker that was sitting up on that stand testifying, saying straight drop was the, and I'm saying all this for a reason. I know I'm talking about the Dolph case right now, but I'm saying this is what's going to happen with OTF Jam. The motherfucker that they had sitting up there on that stand was not the same person that was out there shooting or the same person they arrested. It was like, hold on, wait, what? Who the hell is, and then they just backed up, never showed his face. Why would you not show his face when we all know who the fuck he is? Everybody in the room knows who that dude is. So why would you not show that? Because it wasn't him anymore. That dude is long gone. And Straight Drop was the one who ran up with the pistol at the end after this dude had a machine gun and shooting. He done shot Dolph all them times. So how did he get to, he initiated it? How did he get to walk off? Because the first one to snitch is the one that makes the best deal. But I believe that dude was an informant all along. That's why they hooked him and Straight Drop up to go do this. And I believe Govan is an informant as well. And I believe Big Jook was an informant against his brother. I believe all them motherfuckers on CMG was working. I believe they all was working and the feds was watching them and Dolph people, and they just allowed a lot of shit to happen. But that's a story for another day. I'm just showing y'all what they about to do with OTF Jam. That's what's going to happen with OTF Jam. They going to do the same thing they did with Cornelius. They going to pull a switcheroo, and that motherfucker's OTF Jam, you'll never see or hear from that dude again.
And the internet is a crazy, it's a crazy place. People will look up your family members, look up if you have any kids, who your mother is, who your father is, if they're still alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, look up who your baby mother is, if you have any, if he has any. So you did all of that for whatever reason you did it for. But I feel like stuff like that is mad selfish because you didn't take into consideration like the people around you, like you know what I'm saying. You didn't take in consideration. Let's say you got a child. People could easily find where a child go to school at. People could easily find. Let's say if he have a baby mother. I don't really know the situation. I don't really know if he does have a baby mother. But
well, let's tell you, they already unalived his baby mother, ma'am. They already unalived. So to answer all your questions that you got in here, ma'am, let me explain something to you. OTF Jam took the deal that he couldn't walk away from. It was either they was going to unalive him being OTF because OTF already was trying to get rid of him. OTF had already been trying to clean up shit for a while. This is why the cops had to hurry up and move in because Durk has still been unaliving people. That's the crazy part. Durk didn't stop killing people. He took out this man's baby's mother, got the person that unalived DThang hit, tried to unalive Quando Rondo, but ended up taking out his cousin. There's just, and this ain't even it. They're going to come out with more stuff he did. They're going to be talking about more times Durk was talking about putting money on people's heads. This is going to be a huge conspiracy, and it's going to be Durk that's going to be initiating a lot of this shit. I do believe King Von name will come up because they've been watching him for quite some time now. So I do believe King Von name will come up in a lot of shit that Durk and King Von had going on, man. Let's just keep it a big buck. I think I played this. Yeah, okay, there we go. All right, so let's continue. Let's get to this Durk.
It appears that Quando Rondo put out a indirect statement today, seemingly offering forgiveness for Lil Durk. Basically saying, even though, according to the police, you got my cousin while you were trying to kill me, we've all been through too much. Quando is someone who's, I believe, is a living example of somebody where his career was stripped from him. He got blackballed. He got raided by the police and the feds and got gang charges. He got shot at. His cousin died. And for him, when I see Quando these days, I see a man looking for redemption, but a man who probably realized that they really don't pay to be in these streets. He tried to make it out the streets. That's the goal for everybody. You want to make it out the streets to take care of your family, not make it out of your streets to then control the streets or then have the streets
be the shadow or play its part on taking your life apart. So shout out to Quando.
So Quando, I believe, got a pass. And what I mean a pass, I'm talking about a pass from God himself. I think Quando is on his last leg. I think that, and I do believe it was a huge wake-up call, and because I could just tell by some of his actions that I don't think Quando Rondo is going to be the same ever again. I think that this was all a wake-up call. Motherfuckers was really out to get you. Now you see, well, I'm pretty sure all along, and I don't even want to call him a snitch because, I mean, it was his family that shit happened to, but Quando Rondo knew who the fuck did this. Quando told the police. Quando Rondo helped put the feds on Durk. He knew that there was a hit out on him, and he knew it was some backdoor shit going on between Durk camp and they camp for quite some time. So, I mean, text messages, DMs have been exchanged. He knew the drop was on him, and then he ended up finding out Brick Baby and the Rolling 60s gave his location up a few times. Big Baby put him in communication with some people that set him up. So Brick Baby is still talking this, nah, man, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. Brick Baby, you did. You did do it, Brick Baby. Ain't no way in hell you didn't do it. Hold on, matter of fact, Brick Baby, let me do something real quick. Matter of fact, hold on. And y'all go follow me on Instagram too. Go follow me on Instagram. Brick Baby, you gotta address, you have to address this shit.
Nigga play with your butt. Nigga, fuck is you talk about? Nigga play with everything about your weird ass. Nigga on hood, come around. Nigga on hood, nigga on 6-0. Nigga do you old school. Nigga talk about nigga ain't gonna play with your day. Nigga play with your butt, nigga.
Man.
Shut up, nigga. For a nigga put a finger in your booty, nigga.
Man, this dude. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, man. RatchetTV, man.
Shut up, nigga. On the dead homies. On hood.
No, don't put that on the dead. On the dead homies. On the hood. On hood. On 6-0. You putting that on, man. That's how y'all getting down over there? So that's how y'all getting jumped in? Y'all, I thought that they did I thought the females getting. See, y'all role reversing. I said revolt. I said y'all got me. Y'all scrambling and scraping. Y'all on that Diddy shit.
Puka. Oh,
and then you do the puka. Oh, come on, cuz.
The dead homies. Yeah. Nigga, fuck is you talk about? Nigga violate. Shut up, nigga. Yeah, I know. You not really from the set, though, you hoe. On hood, nigga, who big loose cannon? Once again, who put you goofies on? Shut up, nigga. You niggas not from the set, nigga.
But why? I wouldn't want to be from that set. I would never want to claim that set that just told me that they was going to, man, hell no, you win. You know what? Fight over. I don't even want to see you no more, fam. We good. Hey, beef squashed. When you talk to me like that, the beef is over, fam. You win. Yeah, you right. I lost this one. I take the L, y'all. Yeah, throw the L's up. I'm cool on him. That dude is on some zesty shit.
On the hood. You're a buster. Bum type.
I like booty.
Nigga play with your butt. Nigga, fuck is you talk about?
As soon as he said that, his homeboy got right up.
Nigga play with everything about your.
And look, he looking at his homeboy like, why you leaving? Why you leaving, Cass? Hey, why you leaving, Cass?
Weird ass. Nigga on hood, come around. Nigga on hood, nigga on 6-0. Nigga do you old school.
That's how y'all did it in the old school?
Nigga talk about nigga ain't gonna play with your day. Nigga play with your butt, nigga.
Man, come on, dog.
Shut up, nigga. For a nigga put a finger in your booty.
Oh, man. You know what? You win. Whatever beef you had with me, it would be done, right? I wouldn't even mention it as beef because I don't know what type of time you on. But I had to show that, like, I don't know what dude had going on, man. I had no idea what this dude had going on, but yeah, you might be loose for real.
We're hearing, not that Durk was ever going to get bond, but the feds have a significant worry that their witnesses might come up missing. And because of that, some of these people, they're either being held in confinement or the government is going through great lengths that they don't get harmed. I actually said yesterday the way that Durk beats his case, unless y'all got Durk on wiretap putting bounties on people's heads, you're going to have people within those rooms. Either they wore a wire or they're going to be able to testify, say, no, Durk did say blah, blah, blah. Because, again, this is kind of a corroboration type of case. Flacco said the feds believe Lil Durk paid to get these two people killed. Stephon Mack, who killed Durk's brother DThang.
Man. So we all know that Stephen Mack and then the male lady, we already know that's connected to Durk. And they're going to find a way to connect those bodies back to Durk. And then the homies are about to snitch. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. They already know Durk did that. They already got the stories that came out. The homeboys been talking. This ain't something that's new, bro. The homeboys just been talking. And I don't even want to hear people say, well, let me see my name in some paperwork. See, when somebody tells you that, when somebody tells you, oh, man, my name ain't in no paperwork, yeah, because you probably snitched. Because we all know that your name ain't got to be on paperwork, fam.
Lil Durk's fall is something for the history books, and his dramatic arrest will see him remembered for a long time because he tried to make a run for it. According to the feds, the Chicago rapper had tried throwing off the authorities with the oldest trick in the book, but was later arrested just before he could pull it off. Man, this Lil Durk saga keeps getting wild, and you'll definitely need to sit down for this one.
Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up.
Lil Durk arrested trying to flee the country. When news broke out that Chicago rapper Lil Durk had been arrested, no one was prepared for the actual details of the arrest because they are wild.
And then the lawyers came out and said, no, he wasn't trying to leave. This is what the lawyers came out and said, y'all. No, Durk wasn't trying to flee the country. Let me explain to y'all what happened. You see, Durk was just booking a flight to see if he had a warrant. Okay, first of all, let me debunk that bullshit. Everybody in this room know ain't no damn search going on you on no damn website for you booking a damn flight. You just book the flight. Now you figure out some shit whenever you get to the airport. But why the hell would you book a flight to see if you got a warrant? No, you call around bail bonds places to see if you got a warrant or some shit. You don't just, hey man, I'm gonna book a flight to see if I got a warrant real quick. That's what I'm saying. Durk, you just seem more guilty. Just stop making statements. Don't let nobody make statements, bro. Just be quiet and see what the feds got on you. Because I don't know if you've seen the evidence, but if I was you, I would just stop talking.
As it turns out, the feds have been keeping tabs on him for a long time. The FBI had even infiltrated his gang and knew his every move. It was during this period of heightened surveillance that the FBI learned of Lil Durk's attempts to leave the country. According to the indictment, U.S. Customs and Border Protection alerted the FBI when Durk booked 2 one-way flights to Dubai and Switzerland on October 24th. These bookings raised immediate red flags, as they suggested an attempt to evade the legal consequences of the unfolding indictment. While Lil Durk did not board the flights to Dubai or Switzerland, the situation took a more dramatic turn when the FBI discovered that he had also arranged for a private plane to depart Miami and arrive in Italy.
Now, first of all, Durk, why the hell would you even think about any of the places that were even named? And that's the part that didn't even make sense. Like, why would you name any of those places? Like, who the fuck flees the country to Italy? No one does that. Come on, what?
This revelation added a new layer of urgency to the investigation, prompting law enforcement to act swiftly. The timing of these bookings, coupled with the serious charges facing his associates, painted a picture of a man on the run, seeking refuge from the storm of legal troubles closing in on him. On the evening of Thursday, October 24th, FBI agents moved in to arrest Lil Durk at the Miami area airport. The arrest took place around 8 p.m., just an hour before his scheduled departure to Italy. The swift action by law enforcement ensured that Lil Durk would not evade justice, as he was transported to Broward County Jail, pending a conspiracy murder for hire charge. Durkio's arrest story is wild, but what's even more crazy is what led to his arrest. And let's just say the rapper was moving different and reckless, because he wasn't the only one who was arrested. The story begins with the tragic death of Chicago rapper King Von in 2020, a closest.
R.I.P. to King Von, but King Von, I think that this friendship should have ended, dog. Y'all just, it was just like y'all motherfuckers just couldn't stop, bro. Y'all had serious problems, and I think that both of y'all were serial unalivers. I truly believe that both of these two people have unalived so many people. And I don't even think the feds really know how many people they're responsible for killing, bro.
Associate of Lil Durk. King Von's death sent shockwaves through the music industry and sparked
Salute Blue Money for that 20 piece.
series of events that would eventually lead to the arrest of several OTF members. The federal indictment reveals that 5 individuals associated with OTF, Kevon London Grant, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, Keith Jones, David Bryan Lindsay, and Asa Houston, were charged in Los Angeles with plotting to kill rapper Quando Rondo. This plot is believed to be a retaliatory act linked to the circumstances surrounding King Von's death. As law enforcement intensified their investigation into the activities of OTF, they uncovered a web of connections and communications that suggested a coordinated effort to target Quando Rondo. The indictment details how these individuals allegedly conspired to carry out the murder-for-hire plot, which ultimately led to their arrests. Court documents allege that the 5 men used OTF-affiliated credit cards to book flights and rental cars to the scene of the shooting, and now they are faced with grave charges, including murder-for-hire involving a death and the use of a machine gun in a violent crime. What's crazy is that Durk might be in cuffs because one of his mans told on him. The indictment details how a dude named OTF Jam.
OTF Jam. So, like I said, they're trying to save OTF Jam right now. They're trying to say OTF Jam did not snitch. He is not. We all know. I'm gonna tell you right now. OTF Jam is definitely an informant. OTF Jam has gave up a lot of information about Durk. Durk also got rid of this man's baby mama. Him and Durk been at war just behind the scenes. Motherfuckers ain't been peeping to play. Look at the energy around these two when they was in a room together. They didn't fuck with each other.
Jam, a trusted member of the crew, played a crucial role in the investigation. Jam, who had been released from prison in 2022 after serving 12 years for attempted murder, was identified as an informant who had been cooperating with authorities for years. His decision to wear a wire and provide information to law enforcement was a betrayal that no one saw coming, especially Lil Durk. According to the indictment, Jam's recordings and the information he provided were key in linking Durk to the murder-for-hire plot.
And there you go. And that's facts. The information that he was feeding the police is how they got hot on. I mean, they've already been on Durk's trail, but this is how they started piecing the puzzle together because they had people already working for them. So whenever Durk started coming to OTF Jam, like, you want to make some money? We got to get rid of some people. How much you talking? Okay, well, woo-de-woo-de-woo. How much you? Okay, well, they making deals between each other. Meanwhile, he wearing a wire the whole damn time. Meanwhile, he got his phone tapped the whole time. Get the likes up for this fire content. Salute, lady. Nah, I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Thank you for the 20 piece.
The plot itself was a meticulously planned operation, with OTF members allegedly discussing payments and logistics. On the day of the alleged attempt on Bowman's life, OTF-related credit cards were reportedly used to book flights for those involved in the hit to return to Chicago. These transactions, combined with Jam's recordings, formed the backbone of the case against Durk. Jam, a longtime member of OTF, was considered a brother by Lil Durk. During Jam's 12-year incarceration for attempted murder, Durk stood by him, providing financial support and ensuring that Jam's needs were met.
Why do you think Durk was doing that? Why do you think Durk was sticking by his side, making sure all of his needs was met while he was incarcerated? So trust me, I'm a civilian. I pull up. They said Durk should have followed Keith and Ball Out. Man, Durk should have got the hell on from all these people. So they tried to take Durk and his girlfriend out at his crib some years ago. Yeah, they've been trying to get rid of Durk. This ain't nothing new. They've been trying to get rid of Durk. Man. Let's continue,
This
y'all.
included covering legal fees, purchasing a house and car, and gifting him more than $50,000 in cash.
So you thought that he was going to go lay down for some shit y'all did, and you thought he wasn't going to tell, and then you didn't even take care of it. I mean, you took care of him, but like I said, you was bird feeding him, fam. He wanted $1 million or something. He wanted to be well off for the rest of his life, but you was bird feeding the man. Here, I'm going to buy you a car like he a female. I'm going to buy you a house. I'm going to do that. No, give him the money and let him go. See, he wanted to be a man, and you was trying to bird feed him and still son him.
Yeah, you 50, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fact.
Look at how he talking about Durk. Man, more than that. Shit.
Fact. More than that. Shit. More than that. Shit. But can you tell us how much he gave you, or you don't want to even?
No, we ain't gotta get into all that, but bro made sure he made a way for me to be straight like.
There you go, right there. What do y'all read from his energy just watching that? And y'all, we 15 away from from a honey bun. We $15 away from a honey bun. Salute to Maryland for that 30 piece on Cash App. Salute, salute, salute. I appreciate you. Salute. Yeah, the Cash App hitting the day. Y'all ain't been on the Cash App lately, but salute. I appreciate you. The feds just hit J Prince. Now, I heard that was not true. I heard that J Prince shit was not true. But we ain't talking about J Prince over here. We talking about Durk right now. So let's not go there. All right. But anyway, let's continue. As you see, read the energy from OTF Jam.
His actions proved the loyalty that OTF was built upon, making Jam's decision to cooperate with authorities a shocking breach of trust. But what OTF Jam revealed to the cops showed that Durkio was moving mad reckless and that he was determined to slide for Von. How Durk tried to kill Quando Rondo. The conflict between Lil Durk and Quando Rondo is rooted in a series of events that have unfolded over the years, culminating in a dramatic and violent confrontation. The tension between Lil Durk and Quando Rondo can be traced back to their affiliations and the tragic events of November 6, 2020. On that night, OTF rapper King Von, a close friend and collaborator of Lil Durk, was killed outside an Atlanta nightclub. The altercation began as a physical fight between Von and Quando Rondo.
And like I said, Von started the whole thing by just being a hater. I'm going to stand on what I said. You don't got to agree with me, but this is just what I came up with. Von started the entire beef between everybody. Von had been doing it. Von been had the feds looking at everybody. Von was still actively robbing people and unaliving people and hanging out with active gang members from other rap groups. And Von was out there moving reckless as hell.
Escalating into gunfire when a member of Rondo's entourage allegedly shot Von multiple times, resulting in his death. CCTV footage showed Von approaching fellow rapper Quando Rondo and punching him to the ground. Von's guys joined in and started raining blows on Quando as he tried in vain to get away from his attackers. In a split second, one of Quando's homeboys, who was later identified as Lil Tim, appeared from behind their vehicle with a gun in hand and started letting off shots as everyone ran away. Von was hit on his torso. He would later die from his gunshot wounds while in hospital. The loss of King Von shocked the hip-hop community, intensifying existing rivalries and igniting new ones. For Lil Durk, the death of his friend was not only a personal tragedy, but also a catalyst for further animosity towards Quando Rondo. Rumors began to circulate that Durk had placed a bounty on Rondo's head, fueling speculation and fear within the industry. Turns out it was actually true. According to court documents, OTF Jam told cops that
Man. So right there, that's Durk wanted some get back too for whatever. We know Durk played, I would say Durk played every side of the fence that he could. Durk was a mastermind at manipulating people. I think that Durk was a master.
Yeah, Durk might not ever see the streets again. All this information that's coming out now, yeah, Durk ain't coming home, man. Now they saying allegedly Durk put a hit out on 2 more people. And check this out. The other person is dude moms who snitched on him. If that's true, that's wild, man. But all the big blogs, they ain't doing them no justice. Y'all just hurting them more and more, especially academic. He online talking about the only way Durk could get out of this is if he put a hit out on more people. Be having people around you that's supposed to be your people, but listen, they really don't be your people, just waiting for you to fall. Or they be so mad because you up. Because do anything. Pay attention to this. Anything, your mans, I'm talking to you, your mans. Your man to do it to you. He'll do it to you, just like he did it to him. It don't make you no more special. Like, you have to keep a small circle, man. You don't need a whole bunch of people around you, man. And when you do stuff, you gotta do it by yourself. I always say, the reason I'm always by myself, because if I do something, nobody can tell on me. And I'm not gonna tell on myself. Now look at this. Boy's about to spend the rest of his life in prison. Apparently, he ain't got nobody around him to let him know, yo, listen, you can't be doing X, Y, and Z. But see, look, when them police, when them feds, when them people label you the boss, you get the boss time. Nobody else. And look, they just focus on you. You the money. Here's the money.
But you see, that's why you didn't do nothing smart. Look, if you wanted your boys to take over and take out, you should have put businesses and all these dudes. Now, you should have had somebody else boss up and you just look like the rapper. You should have put somebody over you. You should have been referring to somebody as your big homie. No, everybody wants to be the top dog. See, you was the kingpin, but you could have just had your hands like this and let somebody else play the role. You see how the cartel move? Don't you see the boss kicks it at home all day? The boss be kicking it at home, and he don't, and you got to go meet with him. Shouldn't nobody even have access to Durk? Shouldn't nobody be able to walk into a room with a wire on? That's how stupid y'all gangsters is. You don't even realize that nobody should be talking to you. You got the money, you go work. Oh, Lady Nah, thank you for the 25 piece. I said 20 piece earlier. That was a 25 piece. Thank you, Lady Nah. Salute, salute, salute. But yeah, Durk, you don't even know how to move. Nobody, you should have had one person that had direct access to you. One person that you could trust. One person. Fall in line. Everybody else talk to me through him. So if anything go wrong, it's on you. But you should have, that should have been the leader right there. The leader of OTF should have been the dude taking direct information from you and feeding it to everybody else. I'm just telling y'all gangsters how to move, man. I'm more street than y'all, okay? Keep it a buck. Let's continue.
Yeah, Durk might not ever.
Okay, I already played that. My bad. My bad.
The indictment, Kevon Grant allegedly rented 2 cars, one of which had a fake license plate for the men to use and follow Rondo and his 24-year-old cousin. But when Rondo and his cousin stopped for gas, according to prosecutors, Asa Houston allegedly drove to a nearby alley before Keith Jones, David Brian Lindsay, and a third unidentified man, no conspirator 2, carried out the shooting, which was captured on surveillance video. Rondo wasn't injured. However, his cousin passed away after being fatally wounded.
R.I.P. to Lil Pod, man. R.I.P. to him, man. We don't want to see nobody else lose their life, man. We just want these dudes to go to jail and get their life together. Get the likes up. Double tap that screen, y'all. Let's get it to 500 likes. Double tap that screen. Let's go. We just hit 5. Let's get it to 600 likes. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
According to court documents, the 5 men and co-conspirators used facilities of interstate and foreign commerce, such as planes, cars, cell phones, and the internet with intent that the murder of TB be committed. After the shooting, according to the indictment, the men went to a nearby burger spot to discuss payment. Then on the same day, the credit card was used to purchase tickets for Keith Jones, David Brian.
Now, let me ask y'all something. How do y'all think they know that they went to a burger spot and discussed payment? You got 3 people that allegedly went to go do this crime. How the hell do they know that they went to a burger spot and discussed payment? Wire. Come on, y'all. We got to start making this story make sense. The story has to start making sense. The reason why, because they've had a rat in the crew. So for people to say, why would the feds, and this information probably would never see the light of day. You're asking yourself, why would the feds let somebody wear a wire to go commit a whoop-de-whoop? Because they don't give a fuck and they'll do anything to secure this. Now, the information may come out that they were told this and they got a witness that was there and they just flipped somebody, but they giving up the information without giving it up. How the fuck else would you know that now you could have said they went to a burger spot and was caught on surveillance meeting in the parking lot, but you just discussed how you know that they were discussing payment, meaning you either was on a wiretap or inside somebody's phone, meaning somebody snitched. Either way it go, somebody was working.
Lindsay, Asa Houston, DeAndre Wilson, and co-conspirator 2 to travel back to Chicago. Lil Durk wasn't named in the charging documents against Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston. But according to the indictment, the defendants were offered money and lucrative music opportunities with OTF for the murder of Quando Rondo. Prior to Lil Durk's arrest, the Chicago rapper was being sued by the mother of Chicago drill rapper FBG Duck.
And I'm going to be real, man. Mama Duck has just been clout chasing her ass off. Don't she got like an OF account or something? Oof. And whoever subscribed to that, you a wild dude, bro. Anybody who subscribed to that shit, you a wild dude, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. But make sure y'all vote on that poll. Let's get it past 1,000 votes. I want to know, did OTF Jam snitch? 81% of the room says he did. 19% say he did not.
FBG Duck was murdered in 2020, and his death led to several convictions in a federal conspiracy trial last January. But his mother sued Lil Durk, OTF, and King Von's estate, alleging they were all involved in the shooting as well. According to the suit, OTF operates as a criminal enterprise. After Grant, Jones, Lindsey, Wilson, and Houston were arrested Thursday, the FBI says Durk booked 2 flights from South Florida airports, one to Dubai and one to Switzerland. He then reportedly booked a flight to Italy, but was arrested in Miami before he could board that flight. Lil Durk and the other defendants are being held pending their transfer back to L.A.
And they will be in L.A. real soon. I think within the next week we'll get to open up that indictment and see exactly what they charged with and exactly what the feds got on them. We're going to continue.
It's your boy Rich Ones. Listen, so I want to expound on this real quick. So what's really going on, man, with all this bullshit y'all hearing, you know, and I look at it as bullshit until you see something concrete, man. It's just bullshit. You know, they got a story that Poetic Flacco put out, a known informant. He'll tell you on his podcast, he telling on people. He putting a story out now that allegedly, you know, the mail lady in Chicago, Miss Octavia Redmond, may she rest in peace, was allegedly the mother of one of OTF Jam's children, and that she was unalived in retaliation, you know, for allegedly it being known that, you know, OTF Jam was wearing a wire. Man, listen, it could be true. It could be true, but it came from Poetic Flacco, man. You dig what I don't care who the fuck his sources is, man. Listen, what's really going on in social media is this.
So let's stop you right there. You're saying this didn't come from him. This information did not come from him. And I'm going to tell you straight up, I don't even talk to that dude, and I got sources everywhere. Do your research on Big Ratchet, you see there ain't no cap in my rap. But you'll also be able to understand that I was told this shit by some credible people, that this shit is definitely tied into that situation, and OTF Jam knew about it. It's been a war going on. But like I said, you got to think also, if you're talking about Poetic Flacco, then you got to be talking about who? If you're talking about Flacco, then who else is in the mix? Because we all know that somebody else is also an informant that's connected right to Flacco. Does anybody know who that person is? Does anybody in the room know who the person is who's connected to Flacco? That's a known informant. Anybody in the room know? Say his name. Who's connected right to Flacco that's a known informant? Brick, Adam. You got 3 people. You name Brick, Adam 22. You're missing one. There's one more. There's one more informant. An alleged informant. This is what the internet say. Look, this is another alleged informant that people say working for the feds. That's been out there for a while. Whack. Brick baby connected to all them. Flacco connected to all them. It's the same guy. And there's also another one too that uses their streaming platform to get. I ain't gonna say misinformation, but I'm gonna just say, since the Fulio case, a lot of motherfuckers been looking at this motherfucker a little bit different. I'm just gonna put that out there. And it's another one too that could be somebody else that's working. I think a lot of these people using platforms to work. Like I said, Vlad. Nah, I ain't even talking about Vlad. Vlad like top dog in that shit. I ain't talking about Vlad. Stay woke, y'all. Come on, and who I'm talking about? Come on now. That's they say academics.
This is what you got to understand. Law enforcement officials is fishing right now. They fishing for motives. You know, they fishing for something, you know, more concrete to put on dirt. You dig what I'm saying? This is what they do. So they got informants on social media. They got people that they feed, you know, ideas to and say, hey, put this on your story. Hey, put this on your page. Put this out there and see how people respond. If you don't think they looking at all the comments on my page and I'm talking about this case and it done went, you know what I'm saying, pretty much viral on a couple of occasions, man, you crazy. That's what they do. That's what they do, man. And so when people put it out there that, you know, this is what happened, you know, with this lady, man, like, don't nobody know that, man. It was a page that I followed this morning. I seen put that story out, and I asked the homie, I'm like, man, I follow your page, man. I don't think this is accurate, man. And then he gonna try to tell me, go look at the Facebook page, and I don't see nothing on the Facebook page that confirm it. And then I look a little bit later, he dropped the story off his page. See, that's what they do, man. The feds fish, man. That's how they break and divide and conquer our communities. You dig what I'm saying? They use.
So you don't think the feds are dangling information out there and feeding it to people, don't you realize the feds did the same thing to Diddy? The feds went and got the damn Cassie tapes and I ain't gonna say sold them. I'll just say CNN obtained those tapes. How the fuck did CNN and TMZ obtain the Diddy and Cassie tapes? See, nobody ever asked real questions, like, and we can't question these people. Who the fuck gave CNN that tape? You think somebody just walked in CNN office and was like, hey, I want to remain anonymous, but I got this tape I want y'all to play tonight? No, that ain't how it works. They got some high-ranking person like a Fed to walk right up in there and like, look, you need to drop this tonight. You go, and this is going global. We need this all over. CNN, you're the leader. You go. We need you. Red media, stay woke, y'all. See, y'all are just thinking low ball like YouTube. I mean, yeah, do the feds work through these platforms? Fuck yeah. But I'm just telling you, bro, they're using everybody, the media, the high-end media. And the higher up you are, the more they need you.
They informants to spread false information on people that they don't like, and then the community, being weak like it is, start to process their rumor around, and next thing you know, everybody believe it is true. They spreading rumors, they spreading ideas and things that they heard. You know what I mean? And it's with regard to like DThang, yeah, somebody definitely unalived him. You know what I mean? But they don't know, you know, the exact, you know what I mean, full motive behind everything. So they just throwing things out there.
No. They're feeding people information. The feds are feeding the information to people, and the people are going to people they know will get the information out. Salute Cocoa Butter for that 20 piece. We just hit over a honey bun. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Salute. Y'all got to stay woke, man. Somebody said, how do you see how academics acts whenever they bring up WAC 100 is working for the feds? I mean, I believe academics is in contact with law enforcement. I don't know if he a fed, but I definitely believe academics definitely is some type of law enforcement or affiliated in some type of way. And WAC too. I think all of them. Adam, Brick Baby, I think all these motherfuckers are affiliated.
They throwing things out there, and they using people on social media to get people to talk. You dig what I'm saying? They it's just like going duck hunting, man. You know what I mean? You send the dogs into the bushes to bring out the ducks. You dig what I'm saying? And that's all they doing, is trying to get people to talk, man. They trying to get people to talk. They trying to get people to talk on their cell phones. They listening to cell phones. They using all type of technology, man, to gather more evidence against Durk, man. So, I mean, like, if y'all want to believe Poetic Flacco, somebody that sit up there and tell you, he'll tell on you, where you think he got that information from? And it ain't concrete, and that's why he putting it out there that way, to get people to talk about it, so they can read comments. You dig what I'm saying? So they can see who say what, and then investigate from there. If you say you know something about that, an investigation gonna be opened up against you. They're gonna tap your phone, they're gonna tap your page, they're gonna tap your life. Believe that. It's your boy Rich One.
Yeah, that's true. Now that is true. They will play games with you like that, and they will. These are the games the feds play, though. You got to understand their lingo. I understand Fed lingo. So when someone comes to me with information like, "Hey, yo, Ratchet, by the way," I got the information. Everybody was mad at me for well, I didn't find the lady. The lady found me on my Discord server from the Fulio case. The lady at the hotel, the witness from the hotel, whatever. But how do you think that lady found me? So once that video dropped on my YouTube channel, what did they do? Everybody ran straight to the comments. And the comments are a very telling story. And within those comments, the feds start working. They wait till I go live and they read my comment section. They start working. They're watching everything. They're looking at the live comments. They're looking at the video after the fact. They're going to the Discord server and they're connecting dots through the information that they gave me, because they know somebody knows something. Haitian Rude Gal, I appreciate you for that Tiny Thug membership. Salute. So yeah, man, look, man, stay woke, dog. Don't fall asleep.
Now, when you look at some of these younger artists and you see how they idolize you and idolize your music, and then you see them get caught up.
Yeah, even with Durk, I was telling him.
What'd you tell Durk, 50? Let's talk about it. I gotta pause this because it's Breakfast Club. But
like when I had him, he was in New York. We did a theme song for Force.
Got you.
For the Chicago version.
Yeah.
Then like I was like, yo, this is them, right? It's the real shit, right? He's like, yeah.
What you talking about, 50? Let's get to it. Let's go, 50.
And I said, yo, just watch him. His crew.
He telling Durk to watch his crew.
Like, I've always had that energy myself in the middle of everything that was going on. I'm not just watching.
We know, Fifth.
50 all but 50's a very smart dude, so Durk should have definitely listened to 50 Cent's warning.
That was shot. I'm always watching. I'm like, wait a minute. Where was you at Thursday at 3? If you got pulled over,
you look, if you got pulled over, I need to know about this shit, because the feds will snatch you up in a quick.
You're not in jail. Why are you not in jail?
Dan, did you ever have that though? I'm sure you did.
Nah,
right?
hell yeah. I've had guys look. I had a driver.
Yeah, the driver do what, 50? Let's get to this.
Mm-hmm. He got he was supposed to go from Vegas to meet me in Miami, and he went in the airport with a hammer on him.
Oh shit! He went to the airport with a gun, or did they do that on purpose so they could detain him?
So I'm like, the lawyer called me like 2:00 in the morning. He said, you got arrested, this and that. And I go, oh. I said, he said, it's all right to send a lawyer for him. I said, he ain't gonna need a lawyer, he gonna need bond.
He don't need a lawyer, he needs a bond. Let's talk, 50.
The lawyer after that, when you got priors. Right? And then he called back and he says, no, he said, this and that, he made the flight.
Yeah, he a fed. You see how they flipped him that quick? Hey, look, I got picked up by the people up here at the airport, man. I got caught with I'm gonna need a lawyer. Send me a lawyer. Okay, I'm gonna send you bail. Just wait till you go to jail. I'm gonna send you bail money. You don't need no lawyer. All right, you know what? Never mind. I caught the flight. I'm on my way, fam.
With a gun in the airport.
Flight. Wait a minute. Wow, shit, already got 5 felonies. He made the flight by the time we get there in the car. So I sat in the car, man. I'm like this.
Nigga, nervous as hell. You got a fed with you. You nervous.
I ain't said a motherfucker thing.
I wouldn't have said shit either.
All the way to the hotel. Look, we get there. I'm waiting on this nigga to tell me how the fuck you got on that plane.
You said, nigga, you ain't gonna talk?
When you said that to Durk, what was his response to you?
He said, you know what? He said, somebody just came in my house. How do they know exactly what the address is? I don't give my address to nobody.
Damn. Durk told him, how these people just came to my house. How the fuck do they know my address? I don't give nobody my address. Durk, that alone should have told you somebody in your crew wants to see you dead, allegedly. Somebody in OTF wants you gone. And why would somebody in OTF want you gone? And I'm thinking Jam has gotten to some other crew members and they was about to flip on you, and the feds probably swooped in to save your life, Durk.
Like, this is like something happened.
The robbery in Georgia?
Yeah.
When India had to shoot.
He went straight to talking about that.
Damn. So Durk figured out his homeboys set him up. They was trying to, like somebody said that a minute ago on my in my comment section, was like, do you not remember they just tried to take him out in Atlanta at his Georgia crib, whatever. Yeah, they definitely was trying to get Durk out of here, dog. His homeboys, everybody was trying to get rid of Durk, fam. They did not want to see Durk living no more.
Happening is they're gonna slide both them murders, and probably hit them with some kind of racketeering. I truly believe that very soon you're gonna see FBG Duck's murder involved in this as well, because if I remember right, they were alluding to his name being in the paperwork as well as King Von. Durk is facing the death penalty.
Do y'all think FBG Duck and King Von's name will come up in this case at all? Drop the gems if you do, drop the caps if you do not. Do you think FBG Duck and King Von's name will come up in this case?
Is what they're saying.
Salute Big D for that 20 piece on Cash App. I appreciate you.
Interesting, because out of self-interest, again, I'm going to repeat this, out of self-interest, these record labels are going to have to insert themselves at some point, the bigger labels. Or they're going to pull all funding, and it may be the end of record labels and rap as we know it. Because if they get enough of these rappers going to jail and getting hit with RICOs and freak-offs and all of that, can kind of convolute exactly what is music and who's right, who's wrong. Because when you even look at Durk, let's just say that they say, yo, here's a murder for hire. This dude was worth $30 million, $40 million.
Well, he didn't make the 40 million off the street. He made the 40 million legitimate through a business. What his business is through this business that gets a piece of all the money that he makes. Now, here's where I think things get interesting, because if I'm being honest, you can make a case that Durk was set up by his homeboy.
And I've been saying that. Durk's crew flipped on him. I think we're looking at the same thing in the Thug case. Everybody kept screaming, oh, they about to have a mistrial. Who told you it wasn't going to be a mistrial? Who told you Thug was never going to make it out of this? And I still don't think Thug is going to make it out of this. Now, they make it look interesting because they're putting on a show for entertainment purposes only, allegedly. But Thug homeboy just copped the plea. 20 years and he going to do 7. So now that your co-defendant just took a plea, what does that tell you about Thug? I'm going to ask that again in the chat. Now his co-defendant just took a plea today for 20-year sentence, but he'll do 7. What does that scream for Young Thug? Anybody in the chat can tell me? Yeah, he'll do less than that. He'll do about 6.5. He'll probably catch a 6 piece on a 7. On that 20, he'll probably do about 6 years. They say Thug out of there. Free Young Boy. They say guilty. 15. I think if your boy just copped the 20, you getting more than 15. Finna get life. He the ringleader. He coming home. Oh no, he ain't coming home. No one is getting out of this. The only people that's got out of it are out of it. The people that are still there are taking plea deals. There is no mistrial. They're taking plea deals. If there was gonna be a mistrial, they would have mistried it already. Ain't gonna be no mistrial.
If what I'm reading is correct, Durk specifically sent a message and told these people, do not book no flights with my name, but yet you still use the card to book the flights. Yeah, I may never told you about the murder, but you know 2 + 2 is 4. We probably talked to the same people. You probably knew that I knew that Quando was out there, and then you probably know I'm sending the smackers out there. You know who the smackers is. If I say, yo, get such and such and such and such a ticket out to LA and don't put it in my name, you might know what that means.
He got a point. Look, the feds already know your lingo, goofy ass Durk. They know how you talk. See, you can try to be like, no. I didn't know I was booking a flight. You know, see, but this is the part about the feds and why they're still gonna get off. The feds already know. The people booking these flights already knew what Durk had in mind. That's why Durk goes to you and tells you, don't put this in my name because this is street code. Nigga, it's a drill. And you still went and did it, meaning the feds told you to do it. No. Book it under his shit. We're gonna cook him. But the fact that Durk didn't even realize that shit showed you everything. You should, all your homeboys should be out of there, Durk. I'm gonna be real. You should be the only one standing. Your boys switched on you.
Right? So it could have been a setup, because there's no way you can tell me that people that's been involved in that level of that serious of a habitat and atmosphere in Chicago, a father that's been locked up 20 some odd years, and they don't know that you can't use the card to book the flights to go and commit a murder. This seems almost like you serve Durk up on a platter.
Facts. I agree.
Because it's either that or
yeah, it was either that or what. Like, shit, I don't see no other way around it. I mean, the homeboys definitely wasn't looking out for Durk's best interest. I can say that.
Of October 24th, we have federal and local law enforcement. They execute these search warrants in Chicago. They arrest Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, Houston. And that is when they learned that Banks had booked multiple flights that were leaving the country. The affidavit says the FBI received notifications from U.S. Customs and Border Protection showing that Banks had been booked as a passenger on 2 international flights, a one-way flight from Miami to Dubai, United Arab Emirates, connecting through Doha, Qatar, scheduled to depart the evening of October 24th, and one-way flight from Fort Lauderdale to Switzerland, connecting via New Jersey, also scheduled to depart the evening of October 24th. Now, Banks didn't board either flight, but at approximately 6:40 p.m.,
see, what Durk was trying to do was, and this was dumb. This is what Durk tried to do. Durk quickly booked 2 flights thinking, Because he already knew the feds was on him. He knew he was about to get arrested. He knew they were coming for him next. So Durk thought he could throw their scent off by booking 2 flights over here. Meanwhile, I'm going to quickly do a private jet real quick and I'm getting the fuck up out of here. That's what Durk thought he was trying to do. Meanwhile, the feds was on your ass the whole time. But you're trying to use, oh, no, I was just trying to see if I had a warrant. Why would you try to see if you have a warrant if you didn't do anything? You see, you're snitching on yourself by not snitching on yourself. You just keep talking. By talking, you're snitching. Don't make a statement. Your team is saying you were booking a flight to see if you had a warrant. Why would you have a warrant if your boys just got arrested for some shit you don't even know about? Hey, I'm innocent. You should be innocent, right? So why would you be thinking you got a warrant for the unaliving of Quando Rondo's cousin if you ain't got nothing to do with that? Stay woke.
The FBI received an additional CBP notification that Banks had been booked as a passenger on a private plane departing Miami and destined for Italy, scheduled to depart at approximately 9 p.m. At approximately 8 p.m., Banks was arrested by law enforcement in the vicinity of the departing airport. So, Bradford, I mean, that seems to be evidence that he might have been trying to leave the country.
Someone said, Ratchet, you're assuming, bro. That's not cool. I fuck with you, but you putting out false narratives and that ain't valid. What false narrative have I put out? What false? And if I'm putting out false narratives, why are you over here watching it? You say you want to pause my content so you can just be saying goofy ass shit in my chat. What the fuck false narrative did I put out? What false narrative? Everybody in the world has been saying the same shit I've been saying. Everybody, after I start, everybody want to come out with this shit. Man, I don't want to hear that bullshit, dog. You finna get your bitch ass out of my chat.
You tell me what you make of that.
So I make a couple different things of that. So the first part of that is all the countries that he has, that Dubai is going to extradite you. Switzerland's going to extradite you. These countries are going to extradite. You know, the only places that don't extradite are like you go to Vietnam, you go to Morocco. There's certain countries that don't extradite, like strictly don't extradite. All these other countries, even if they don't have a treaty with the U.S. for extradition, they're going to extradite because they rely on the U.S. for money. They rely on the U.S. for support.
And I don't think Durk was thinking it through. I think Durk was just scrambling and scraping real quick, thinking of something. I don't even think he thought it through. I just think he just started doing shit at the last minute. And then he tweets out, I lost my phones. No. You can try to delete your iClouds now. Durk, your phones ain't lost. The feds already got it all. You can try to delete whatever you want. They'll just go to LexisNexis and get it all anyway. Y'all gangsters got to realize if you got an iPhone, you're in trouble. You better off with an Android. I'm just telling you straight up. If you got an iPhone and you doing anything illegal and the feds get on you, Apple is the easiest way they're going to get your information because they don't need Apple to do it. They got their own network, and it's called LexisNexis, and they're going to be on your ass.
Switzerland especially. Italy will deport you in about 10 seconds. They'll
Salute Sick with it for that 10-piece.
Extradite you in 10 seconds. So I don't make much of whether or not he was going to escape and flee the country. I think more than likely, and sometimes this happens, when it was unusual that there were so many booked, right? What's not unusual is sometimes where an individual doesn't know whether or not there's a warrant out for their arrest. And I've seen this before happen in the past, where some associates get arrested. And in order to see whether or not they have a warrant, because that's not public knowledge, whether or not they have a warrant, they'll book an international flight and it'll red flag them. And then they'll get a call from the FBI or their lawyer will get a call and they'll say like, hey, your client's red flagged. They're trying to leave the country. Just so you know, they're under investigation or XYZ.
So salute Sick with it for gifting Biggs that membership. So you thought, I just find it very hard to believe that Durk was trying to see if he had a warrant. I mean, you think that if they was on their way to get you, they was going to call you and tell you about, man, Durk, stop. Bro.
And you find out information you wouldn't necessarily find out. Now, I don't know if that's the case here because there were so many that were booked. When it comes to Durk Banks, you know, so far I've seen one text that says, don't have them associate my name with any kind of flights that they're taking. Certainly that's not a good text, but is that the only text? Because that doesn't, you know, that in itself doesn't stand on its own. Certainly it's circumstantial. But like I said, we have to wait and see what other evidence they have. If they have a snitch, if they have videotapes or audio tapes of him saying something, I think that's a lot different than, hey, just make sure you don't associate my name with these guys. Because he could be blaming, you know, Grant or one of these other guys and saying like, hey, these guys are going to do some crazy stuff. And he's like, hey, listen, make sure it doesn't associate with me at all. You can look at that a million different ways.
You trying to clean it up for him, and I ain't riding with that theory. I'm sorry, I can't ride with that.
So I'm hesitant to say that they have, you know, a slam dunk case on Dirk Banks. I think that they have a long way to go on Dirk Banks in order to prove the conspiracy against him. I think the others, I think it's going to be very heavily based on paperwork.
You see, that's the part right there. Everybody else is going to be easy to prove that they're guilty of these crimes. And Dirk, you're saying, is going to be the hardest, which makes him the easiest target because everybody else ain't going to do his time for him. Y'all, I think a lot of people they really want this not to be true for Dirk. This is the end. I don't see light at the end of the tunnel for him. Only light is that he gets to change and get right with God before it's over. I don't see the silver lining.
What's going to hurt him most? One, the incarceration. 2, what's going to hurt him most?
What's going to hurt him most? And you know this, Vlad, I got to really be careful with this, so I got to pause it, y'all.
Because they're going to say your company, the money it generated.
The company and the money. This is what I keep trying to tell y'all about. The money.
It's a criminal empire. It's a criminal empire. Yeah.
And that's the point right there. This is what's going to land Dirk in trouble. Fam, all these dudes around you are getting paid by you to do what? What are these people getting paid by you to do? What is everybody in the room making money with Dirk for? How do y'all get money? By doing what? What is your job title? You don't rap. You don't produce nothing. You have no marketing skills. You don't got no merchandise. You don't do nothing. You have no talent. You're talentless, and you're not a bodyguard. And matter of fact, we could just go through your phone records and tell exactly what you were doing. You're a fucking criminal, and you're getting paid to do illegal shit.
And the funds were being used to commit heinous criminal acts.
Yep, the money you're making from rapping, Dirk, and your enterprise, OTF Records and whatever else you got going on in your world, all the money you're generating, yeah, you're doing things and you got legal businesses and you do, but you also are distributing money, drugs, and guns to active gang members that are associated directly with you and work for you. So that means y'all are now a criminal enterprise, and the money that you're gaining from your records, you're now distributing to your criminal enterprise. It's easy, slam dunk case.
They'll take everything. They're going to freeze all that.
What I tell you, accounts is going to get frozen. And people say, you don't know what I know exactly what I'm talking about. His homeboys don't have a leg to stand on. You got this money from Dirk and you were committing crimes. Fam, that's illegal money. We're going to freeze your accounts now. We got to figure out what y'all had going on. Everything is frozen until we figure this out. We got to get this all sorted out.
Ooh. So now guess what he can't do? People may look out for him.
Keep in mind, listen to what Wack's saying. You know, Wack knows some shit because he working, him and Vlad, you know what I'm saying? Stay woke on these two.
But now he can't look out for the other people. Attorney fees. And
didn't I tell y'all that? He can't go get Jam in it. Well, he ain't fucking with Jam, no way. But he can't go get these dudes no goddamn lawyers right now. Dirk's money is tied up. Just like when Ace homeboy got locked up and Ace had to, once you are in a criminal organization and your homeboys get locked up around you, you can't fuck with them no more.
all of that. And the minute they're left there for dead and they're saying, we got 50, 60 years of life.
There you go. They finna come to them with them football numbers.
Unless you cooperate, we'll give you 10, 15, 20.
What I tell you. My information be on point.
He cannot supply the funding that it takes to help protect and secure these individuals.
See what I mean? He can't secure nobody. Nobody is secure right now except for Dirk. Dirk is the only one who has the real money. Dirk is the only one with a legal job. I mean, he's doing a lot of illegal shit with the legal money he's getting, But Durk is the only one in position. Everybody else works for him as a criminal.
Because they're going to freeze those funds. Assets, real estate, stocks, wherever he has
I'm telling you, all this shit finna get froze, y'all.
in his name, personal and in that business, they're going to freeze. He got enough partners in the industry that's going to look out for his.
Yeah, Durk is gonna be okay. He got Meek Mill and this person, French Montana. He got a lot of people who Drake. He got a lot of people that fuck with him, so he gonna be okay. He gonna be able to eat. But these other dudes, nah.
Attorney fees, he'll be all right. But that's not going to stop the other people that's going to feel you left me for dead.
There you go. The homeboys finna get mad because they finna throw 60 years at them, and Durk finna have all the money to fight this shit.
And now they're talking. They're already talking.
Right, because he has no bond.
No.
Yeah, because his homeboys is already snitching on him.
Oh, he's not going to.
He's not going to get one, right? Because he's already proved that he's a flight risk.
Yeah. Durk is not getting out of jail. He's not.
What he just tried to do.
Yeah.
And his case carries life.
Yeah, Durk is done. He's not gonna get out of jail for this shit.
Or the death penalty.
Yeah, and they very seldom use that in the feds, but it's
really?
there.
Man. Durk. You done found yourself in some shit, my boy. You in a fucking hard
Brick will
place
never
right
return
now.
back to gangbang life. Where he is as a man and a father and a husband, he don't want to go there.
If you're late 30s, it would be a pretty big step back to be like, you know what, I'm fully.
And he has
back in
done a
this
few
shit,
things and been exposed about a few things that it wouldn't be wise and smart and safe for him to just go back to that 100%.
Brick Baby can't go back to the gang lifestyle. Brick Baby is an informant. Now, does anybody in this room think Brick Baby can go back to the street?
Completely. Get your circle of comrades that love you and you love them and y'all rock out. But he needs to just he got to reprogram his mind, because that is going to get louder and louder as this case gets bigger and bigger.
But honestly, that clip is not him really like revealing any kind of insider information just to have his back on this. He's not really saying anything beyond what realistically a lot of 16-year-old white kids were probably saying.
Come on, Adam. Come on.
On Twitter and Instagram that day as well.
16-year-old white kids aren't bona fide certified gang members in the streets of Los Angeles.
Right.
There you go. These kids don't know what the hell they're talking about. They're getting information from the street dudes that be online snitching.
That's tied to the actual group that you are talking about. A 16-year-old white kid is just like, oh, I bet it might have been this. You got Brick photos, what's happening. This dude really from his neighborhood in a different state, and he like, they can't say they didn't slide, as if he knows that that's what that was about.
And I got to agree with Wack on that. I think Brick Baby just talked too damn much, and he ended up snitching on himself. He know too much. That's why they gonna get your ass.
I think Brick thinks things, and the things he's thinking instead of processing, that's something for me to store away for other conversations, maybe privately. He just says it, and not realizing what he's saying could kind of turn into something. Because if I'm not mistaken, he kind of made a comment like, I guess they can't say OTF didn't slide.
Yeah, we can actually play the audio right here.
Oh, yeah, slide for Vaughn, right? Yeah. They say you can't say that no more. Oh, because of FVG Cash? Oh, who? Nah, because Lil Pop.
See?
Oh.
Now, if Brick Baby was just
There's no getting out of that.
Listen, if he's just a random person, it's whatever. But he's somebody who's got photos with Durk. He's been pictured with all the OTF guys and stuff. It seems like kind of that was before he even worked for No Jumper. That actually was the interview that made me like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck with you.
See, now him saying that, and he from the streets, and if he's tied anyway to OTF, it's like you know something, and you saying, well, they can't say it in Slava. You are saying that these group of people committed this act.
And another thing, he was promised a deal. Do y'all not remember he revealed that information because he talks too much? See, he forgot. Brick Baby must have forgot that he actually told us that he was supposed to do some work with Durk. Like they had some dealings going on. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to figure out how he was going to get this deal from Durk. He already revealed this information to us. And it says in the paperwork they were promised music opportunities with OTF, and he said, yeah, this is Brick Baby. I'm OTF affiliated. We got big business going on, man. We working on some music together right now, man. We got some dealings in the works right now, man. You already done snitched and told us. Brick Baby.
Who the got a jet fueled up and got these boys flew to Chicago in 5 hours? Who got money to do that? They ain't got no jet money, gang. Cause just like the evidence they had on Shorty, and they had on Durk too. That you just paid to get your fucking brother killed. How you not in jail? You done paid me some money to go kill a motherfucker. And I done killed the wrong motherfucker too. You done paid me to kill, I done killed the wrong motherfucker for me to turn around and go kill the right motherfucker though. But you, the police know I work for you. Cause they say Shorty flat out told they ass like, man, the Durk told me to do that shit. And he paid me to do it.
Look at this. Look at all, where y'all, see what I'm saying, dog? The money all these dudes got in their hands came straight from this organization that they work for. This organization is a criminal organization. All the money that they are getting is illegal, and they're getting it for committing heinous crimes. They're doing heinous acts to get this money. And Durk, you're supplying them. Fam, they finna freeze the fuck out y'all accounts.
Showing receipts. Like, this gave me real money to get this man gone. A lot of money, right? Why is this man not in jail, gang? He just won a Grammy, a week or 2 weeks ago. When Yo Gotti name was allegedly brought up for murder for hire, they went and grabbed Yo Gotti right away. I don't know, man. Sound like some backdoor Illuminati shit to me.
Sound like some backdoor Illuminati-ish to me. Sound like Durk been down with the other side. Sound like Durk been sold out. Durk knew what time it was.
They say Banks made it known that he would pay a bounty to anyone who killed Rondo, whose real name is Taekwon Bowman. The criminal complaint against Durk Banks says evidence shows that Banks ordered TB's murder and that the hitman used Banks and OTF-related finances to carry out the murder. Authorities say Banks was arrested Thursday night in Miami Springs as he attempted to flee the United States. In court, a federal prosecutor asked that he be held without bond because he is a flight risk. He will now face another hearing. Outside court, we tried to speak with Banks' attorney and his father.
Say it all. You know these people ain't trying to talk. They ain't trying to give out no statements right now.
Excuse me, sir. Please give us some privacy. They declined to say anything about the charges against Banks or the upcoming hearing. Now, Banks' next hearing will be about his pre-trial detention and will be held in the Central District of California since the crime originally happened in Los Angeles. At this point, no date has been set for that hearing.
Well, this shit just gets a little even crazier, man. So Lil Durk had a new court date, and as you've seen, I'm just gonna break the news to y'all right now. I'm just gonna keep it all the way 1,000 because I literally went through the same thing, and I wasn't trying to do what he did, but Lil Durk is not going to get a bond. If he gets a bond, I don't know what the hell, who he knows. He's definitely doing some, because he's a flight risk, bro. You see how they keep putting out, oh, he was trying to flee the country. On top of that, he's from Chicago, and the shit happened allegedly in California. Flight risk. You're not from here, and you already proved to us that you a dip. Flight risk. You got to stay. So he ain't gonna sit in there until he beat this shit, or yeah, that's about it, or until it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Point blank. Period. So you can just count on him being in there. But I mean, what do they expect? Like, I know people gonna say Durk father failed. I know people gonna say that. I know y'all probably saying that right now as we speak. He failed his son. One of his sons is dead, as in DThang, and the other one is facing murder for hire charges. Right. I know that Lil Durk's father.
Are y'all blaming Durk's father? Let me stop this real quick and ask the chat. Are y'all blaming Durk's father for this as well? Can we get the likes to 700? Y'all can. I get 90 people to double tap that screen. Can I get 90 people to double tap that screen, please and thank you? Please and thank you. Do you blame Durk's father? Because, I mean, you can blame the father all day and night if you want to, but you come to a certain age where you cannot hold your parents responsible for your actions. You know what I'm saying? I never had my real dad growing up like that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't blame shit on him that he didn't do. I can only just be a better person than him. I just have to learn from him not being around to do way better than that. You know what I'm saying? I just have to move better than my dad moved. I can't blame him for shit. I don't even know that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I can't blame him for a motherfucking thing. Forget what you do. I'm a man. I had to teach myself, and I had to grow. And you know what I'm saying? Now I'm teaching my nephews and son and stuff not to be like that. So, I mean, you can't blame your dad. You just grow up and you move on, you move forward.
Father was locked up. He did like a 20-something year bid. So he couldn't have been really much of a father. I mean, I'm pretty sure they talked. I believe they talked and they made peace before he came home, his father. But his father didn't even, you know, Durk pretty much was probably raised by the streets and his mom and them, his grandma. That's how it is for most of us, you know what I'm saying? The kids, sometimes the father go to jail and then the kids stay with the mama or the grandma, or they split up and the kids go with the mama, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it be, bro. I can't really, he was in jail, he served, he paid his debt to society. What more can I say? You know what I'm saying? So but I know some of y'all ain't gonna agree with that. Y'all gonna be like, no, fuck that. That nigga's a failure. Look at this. You know what I mean? I guess if that's how you feel, everybody's entitled to an opinion. But what you expect him to say? You know, they bombarding him. This is just the beginning. Big Durk. I think that's what they call him, Big Durk. This is just the beginning, bro. Your son is a popping rapper. It's just crazy. He come out from doing the 20-some years. One of his sons got killed and the other one got this wild ass charge. Like, you know what I mean? But it just shows, man. The streets don't love nobody. This game don't love nobody. And you're not exempt from getting busted or getting tore off, getting hit by the people. If they want you and you doing some silly, sloppy shit, they'll get you, man. But Lil Durk, the trial continues, man. Y'all let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, notification.
Yeah, so what y'all think about that, man? Yeah, a lot of people want to blame the dad. You can't blame the pops for this, man. This ain't Durk's dad.
All right, now I gotta go look that up.
What date did this murder happen?
Let me see.
What year and date?
Get the likes up, y'all. We 100 subscribers away from 161K. We exactly 100 away. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure y'all subscribe.
What year and date, bro?
Now, it looked like he said that in February 2023 and looked like Lil Pop. Let me see. Lil Pop died. Let me see. Lil Pop supposedly died in hold on. I think when did Lil Pop?
Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up.
Lil Pop died in August 21, 2022. So like 4 months before. So he died 4 months before.
Now watch this. And he said this February, right? 2023, right?
Yeah. Maybe he would just listen to the streets. Like everybody say he's the most tapped in with the streets.
The streets did not know that, bro. The streets did not know that. That's some nigga the close knew that. The streets was saying it was a bad weed deal with some Armenians or Persians. That's what the streets was saying. Now watch this. You ready for this? You know what happened June 2023?
And this is the part where they tie Brick Baby into this whole freaky ass situation. And Brick Baby, I'm just gonna say, bro, you just look guilty as fuck. I definitely believe you know more.
Nah, what's in June 2023?
Brick Baby got picked up by the feds for an AK-47 and still ain't had a court date in the last 15 months.
What? Stop it, Wack. You capping, bro.
You want to bet another 10,000?
Nah, you lied. No.
Let's bet another 10,000.
Nah, wait. Let's
bet another 10,000.
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
Look, he ain't trying to hear that 10,000.
Brick Baby out on he
acting like he don't even hear that.
He made bail or something like that. He made
Bell.
Hey, Wax spitting right now. Wax spitting.
You want to bet, nigga?
You gotta remember.
You want to bet?
Huh?
Hey, Brick Baby ain't good in his own hood. You gotta remember that. Brick Baby ain't good in his own hood.
Look, you say this in February. Fans come put the heat on this nigga in June. He ain't had a court date since.
What y'all think, man? Y'all think Wack on to something?
Yeah,
What y'all think? Y'all think Wack on to something?
In June, it said he was
June 2023, like June 23rd. Nigga,
Oh, media takeout report. I don't know if I believe everything they say, but
I got the printout, nigga. Fuck out of here.
You sure he didn't fake an arrest? You know this. He got
no, nigga, because his broad was calling around trying to get bail money and called
Did this dude academics just say? Did he fake his arrest?
the wrong person. That's how I knew. I took the shit to Clubhouse.
No way.
Salute to Linda for gifting Kai that membership. Salute.
Popular Los Angeles rapper Brick Baby was apparently reportedly arrested last week and is now believed to be facing federal criminal charges, according to internet reports reviewed by Media Takeout.
Bro, let me see if I can find the mugshot.
Academics
He
try
ain't been to
hard.
court yet.
So wait, what?
Because he a gay prick that's a rat. That nigga a rat.
Wait. What? Are you trying to say that you think Brick Baby cooperated?
Do you want to play that clip you just played from February 2023?
Yeah. What? The only thing I'm not going to convict him on that because I think the streets dude, like he a street dude. So like he be.
Y'all gotta stop taking up for these street dudes who be talking too much. These dudes are rats. I'm sorry. Any street dude that committed all them crimes and get on the internet and do podcasts and stuff, that dude is a snitch. That dude will tell on you. I'm sorry. That dude will tell.
After the passing of King Von, many rappers in the...
I don't want that one yet.
So Lil Durk's 11-year-old nut bust took to Instagram to proclaim his dad's innocence. Let's see what he said. He did not say that shit. Stop playing with me right now. Whoever is behind this, Lil Durk, get off your son's account. We all know he did not type that out. Right now, he is facing challenges, but I want to affirm that he has not been convicted of any charges and remains innocent until proven otherwise. Lil Durk's son, Zayden, is 11 years old, and I don't even think Durk himself could spell convicted, let alone his 11-year-old son whilst knowing the context to use it in. That new Sonic X Shadow Generations dropped. Zayden not worried about no fucking trial? I want to take a moment to stand up for my dad, Durk Banks. He has always dedicated his life to uplifting others. When? He has always dedicated his life to uplifting others? I'm not even going to find a clip to disprove that. That would be too easy. He has always dedicated his life to uplifting others and giving back to our community through his nonprofit organization, Neighborhood Heroes. The only hero Zayden is worried about is the damn Avengers, okay? Whoever is on this account, bro, you're not fooling anyone.
Do y'all believe Durk's son sent out those messages? Do y'all believe that was Durk's son on that account? Or do y'all think that was somebody just trying to plead a little sorry story for a kid? Wack always onto something because he them people. What the fuck was it? What are you doing? No, what the fuck my dog over there doing? All right. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's some weird shit going on in this situation. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's some weird shit, man. This is some. I definitely don't think his son did that though. Unreleased footage of OTF Jam caught on IG Live snitching. Let's check this out.
Again. I ain't gonna lie, this shit like a whole dream thing. I ain't gonna lie, this shit look like back in the day. Oh my! Oh damn! Look like back in the day. Look, he's in man, they ass all started doing drugs. Yeah. They talking about the drug program. They start all doing drugs. Tonight.
Look at him. You could tell he leaning in like he wearing a wire. Yeah, what'd you say? Say that. Who doing what? What you say it again? Hold on. Say it again. Look how he getting all up on him, and the dude is a snitch. I don't even need the paperwork. I could just tell the body language. The dude is snitch. Look at him.
Man, they ass all started doing drugs. Yeah. They talking about the drug program. They start all doing drugs. Tonight, Diddy do coke.
Man. That dude done told on the whole damn crew, man. It's all they do is they all doing drugs. And he doing this. Man, but I'm telling you, don't do no dirt with nobody, dog. OTF Jam is just looking like he ready to jam somebody up. OTF Jam is just ready.
Y'all, it's getting messy out here because Lil Durk just got arrested for his involvement in the for hire plot against Quando Rondo's life. To make matters even worse for Durk, he was also caught trying to escape his arrest after he booked multiple flights to different countries to throw the police off. Unfortunately for him, they still caught up with him right when he was about to jump on his private plane, and they arrested him immediately. But before we could even process all this mess, Durk's fiance India Royal and his ex-girlfriend Dej Loaf got into a real nasty Twitter exchange after Dej put it on blast that Durk was still laying that pipe in her on the low, even though he was supposed to be a faithful boyfriend to India.
Was Durk still smashing Dej Loaf, y'all? Gems if he was, caps if y'all think he was faithful to India. Was he faithful or was he cheating? Was he creeping? Was Durk out there creeping on India?
Legal and personal life is a hot mess right now, and word on the street is India might have actually started singing to the cops about what she knows, because she feels like Durk humiliated her. Child, let's get right into it, because it's a whole lot to get into here. Now, for those of y'all who are somehow not caught up in all this mess, Durk got arrested in Florida on federal charges after he paid for the attempted 2022 of Quando Rondo at a LA gas station. The attempt wasn't successful because Rondo came out of it alive. However, his cousin Robinson wasn't so lucky because he ended up getting 5 other members of Durk's OTF gang have also been arrested, and at least 2 more arrests are expected to happen anytime now. Martin Estrada, a U.S. attorney from LA, called the a cold-blooded and also put out a statement saying the shooting occurred in the open at a gas station at a busy intersection, endangering many others in the area. Gun crime of this sort is devastating to our community, and we will have zero tolerance for those who perpetrate such callous acts of violence.
Man. So it's crazy to see how many people think Durk was actually like a faithful dude. No, he was faithful, man. That's cap. No way, Durk. No, come on, Durkio doesn't cheat. Durkio doesn't cheat. Hold on, where is this video I'm looking for? I think it's right here.
It's her.
Yeah, here we go. Oops.
Turns out that the reason that Durk was trying to take Rondo out stems from the gruesome murder of King Von outside of a nightclub in 2020. According to reports, a friend of Rondo pulled out a gun and shot Von several times. Von passed instantly. Since Von was also part of OTF, he ain't let this slide, and he put out a bounty on Rondo's head. After almost 2 years of nobody taking Rondo out, Durk decided to take matters into his own hands by setting up a plot to unalive Rondo. On August 18th of 2022, he got word that Rondo was staying at a LA hotel, and on that day, he deployed some of his OTF members, who have since been identified as DeAndre Wilson, Keith Jones, David Lindsay, Asa Houston, and a 5th unknown suspect to fly from Chicago to San Diego and then to Los Angeles to take out Rondo. The feds also found a text message between Durk and an associate from OTF arranging the flights, and it read, "Don't book no flights under no names involved with me." Once they arrived in LA, the OTF members met Kayon Grant, who's another top member of OTF. He had also flown there on a private jet. Kayon got the men hotel rooms, purchased 4 ski masks, and obtained 2 luxury sedans. The next day, they followed Rondo and his cousin Robinson as they drove a Cadillac Escalade to a dispensary, a West Hollywood clothing store, and then a gas station across the street from Beverly Center. Once they got there, the OTF boys parked their car behind the station so that others could ambush Rondo.
And that's how he got ambushed, and they got the wrong fucking dude. But the fact that y'all went out there and booked a flight, he's saying don't have my name attached to it. They go out there, and then another OTF member gets them ski masks, guns, and all the other stuff they need to go on the mission that Durk just told them not to attach his name to. Durk, this all screams you're cooked. Everything about this is screaming you're cooked.
It turns out that the reason that Durk was trying to take Rondo out stems from the gruesome murder of King.
I already did that. My bad. I just played that. My bad.
A wire on him inside the jail.
Oh, that's the fucking Spaces shit. My bad. My bad. That was the Spaces. We'll get to that. That's some ATK shit. We'll get to that though. Let's check this out. Oh no. I don't want that one yet. My fault, y'all. All my videos mixed up.
I just never seen anyone successful in a gang, ever. In the history of gangs, I haven't seen success. So, I join a sorority. That's the gang that is where people who actually make it, because they go into success and they stay connected to each other, and they feel that brotherly energy, where they will do whatever for you, because like that's my brother already. You know what I mean? Like, but I've never seen anyone have success in gangs, and I look and I go, it's so easy. You don't even have to be involved. All you gotta do is be aware. And the younger dudes do not want to follow the older guys' path.
And I'm gonna tell you another mistake that every gang member makes. They do stupid shit like put OTF Jam. Then you got another homeboy name. I'm just naming people now. OTF DD or OTF Vaughn or OT, and everybody throws the OTF. Or then you might got another crew over here named ATK Kesey, ATK Sosa, ATK so and so, ATK Scotty, ATK Queso. So now the gang has a name. Now you have a name. That's the home base. The home base is OTF, ATK. That's the home base now. We got a name for this organization. That's the worst thing y'all can do, is to attach those 3 letters or numbers or whatever it's going to be. The worst thing that anybody, because that screams RICO. The fact that all y'all share the same name means this is a gang now. Now, see, and if you got a handshake, you do the same little handshake you do with your partners, and y'all got a code hand, that's now gang language. Y'all got code words y'all use with each other, with a name, with the clothing. Now y'all got the colors that y'all wear, the red and the ATK red and black, and everybody wears the same. Y'all are a gang that does criminal activities. You're gonna get gang enhancements. You're gonna get RICOs. That's what you people just move so stupidly. That's why y'all get caught up together and everybody ends up snitching, because y'all don't even know how to move in the free world, let alone move when you get arrested.
They don't. You recognize what you did then? Yeah, but every money in Black History Month, that's February, my brother. You know, you did that. That was a long time ago. And they out active now. So they don't want to follow that step. And when I start doing that, it brought the ability to do different things. That around it, the older dudes already had that, where they could send a hit or do different things. And that, brought that to me. I had a driver. He got, he was supposed to go from Vegas to meet me in Miami, and he went in the airport with a hammer on him. So I'm like, the lawyer called me like 2 o'clock in the morning, said, you got arrested, this and that. And I go, oh. I said, he said, it's all right to send a lawyer for him. I said, you ain't gonna need a lawyer, you're gonna need bond. The lawyer after that, when you got priors. Right, and then he called back and he says, no, he said, this and that, he made the flight.
With a gun in the airport.
Wow, shit, already got prior felony. He made the flight. By the time we get there in the car, so I sat in the car, man. I'm like this. I ain't said a motherfucker all the way to the hotel. Let me get there. I'm waiting on this nigga to tell me how the fuck you got on that plane.
When you said that to Durk, what was his response to you?
He said, you know what? He said, somebody just came in my house. How do they know exactly what the address is? I don't give my address to nobody like this. It's not, cause something happened.
The robbery in Georgia?
Yeah.
When India had to shoot?
He went straight to talking about that.
And y'all do realize that house wasn't even in Durk's name for them to even know that he was allegedly attached to that house, right?
And the indictment says that 6 people total. They traveled in 2 cars to the hotel in downtown LA where Bowman was supposedly staying. They allegedly started following Bowman, who was in a black Escalade with his cousin, Savai Robinson, known as SR. The indictment includes photos from a traffic camera showing the white Infiniti the suspects were in, seemingly following the black SUV. And the indictment says that the suspects then followed the Escalade to a Beverly Hills gas station, parked in an alley, and the filing includes surveillance photos of what prosecutors say are the suspects appearing to fire guns towards the gas pumps. And you can see it's daylight in these photos at a gas station in the middle of Beverly Hills. So Bradford, whoever was responsible for this, what a blatant crime, what a blatant act in the middle of it. But talk to me how strong you think this case is based on what I've been saying. If we're trying to prove, if the prosecutors are trying to prove conspiracy, what do you make of some of this evidence? Text messages, surveillance, travel receipts, what do you make of it?
I think that Durk will still have a defense. I think that,
Do y'all think Durk has a defense? Let me know in the chat. Drop the gems if you think Durk has a defense. Drop the caps if you think he's cooked.
I don't know everything that's going on. Obviously, no one does. From what I'm reading in the indictment, I think there's some missing pieces there when it comes to Durk about how involved he was in this alleged conspiracy. The other guys, where they all have plane tickets, they all got a car, they're on tape. That's going to be a very difficult case for those lawyers who have that case, because, and I've said this multiple times on multiple cases. There are so many ways these days to catch individuals in this type of crime, where you have cell phone records, GPS data. You're going to have cross-reference on the phones, what phones are together at what times.
They're all cooked. I mean, I see what people are trying to say, but they're cooked.
You're going to have car rental agreements. You're going to have videotapes. It's real funny because very often you find these red light cameras and things like that the feds get on state cases where I want the footage, where I know it's good for my client. They're like, sorry, we don't save that footage. But somehow the feds get, camera footage from red light cameras, camera footage from the next door neighbor, camera footage from some guy who's just randomly on the street. So you'll see that they will put together a forensic case against the actual shooters that, will be very heavily based on cell phone records, GPS data, and videotapes. Now, when it comes to Durk Banks, so far I've seen one text that says, don't have them associate my name with any kind of flights that they're taking. Certainly that's not a good text, but is that the only text? Because that doesn't, that in itself doesn't stand on its own. Certainly it's circumstantial. But like I said, we have to wait and see what other evidence they have. If they have a snitch, if they have videotapes or audio tapes of him saying something, I think that's a lot different than, hey, just make sure you don't associate my name with these guys. Because he could be blaming, Grant or one of these other guys and saying like, hey.
Do y'all think Durk ends up snitching? Do you think he snitches to save his own ass?
These guys are going to do some crazy stuff. And he's like, hey, listen, make sure it doesn't associate with me at all. You can look at that a million different ways. So I'm hesitant to say that they have, a slam dunk case on Durk Banks. I think that they have a long way to go on Durk Banks in order to prove the conspiracy against him. I think the others, it's going to be very heavily based on paperwork.
So in other words, I mean, look,
I'm gonna be real. I don't think Durk ends up snitching. I think he's gonna stand stiff. I don't think Durk snitches.
I said it before, what a blatant attack. You're shooting in the middle of the day near gas pumps, which could explode. If you make the argument that the case against the shooters is really strong, could there be a situation where they work out an attractive plea deal? I don't know what an attractive plea deal would look like for them.
They want Durk. The plea deal would have to be they testify against Durk. There's no way that any of these shooters gets a plea deal without Durk's name.
Considering what they're facing and what the accusations are, where they turn on Lil Durk. I mean, what would be a scenario that would what kind of deal could be worked out where you're working a deal out with the alleged shooters to go after the principal of this case, or the alleged principal?
It's happened quite often in the past. And if you told me, the deal that Sammy the Bull worked out, right? The guy killed like 19 or 20 people. And he ended up getting, a year or two in jail, followed by probation.
Y'all hear that? Sammy the Bull. Think about that. He snitched. Everybody knows Sammy snitched.
That was a deal that someone would get for, being associated with 19 or 20 murders. I would tell you that's an impossible deal to get. So it all depends on the hunger of the U.S. attorney and the AUSA that's involved. And if they want this individual badly enough, they'll make very attractive deals for these individuals. What does a very attractive deal look like? I think they go for the lowest hanging fruit. Whoever, didn't actually kill the guy.
That 17-year-old. That 17-year-old finna start. He been talking too. I believe he's been an informant too.
Maybe someone that was involved that didn't actually shoot, or someone that shot but it didn't hit. They're going to have forensics. Yeah. So they'll take whoever is the least culpable, and I think that they'll approach him and make a deal with him that'll be the most attractive. And if that guy doesn't make a deal, they'll move on to the next guy. So usually that's what happens, right? You go for the lowest hanging fruit first, the guy that you think will flip, the guy that didn't really have that much involvement. And I think what also is interesting with the indictment is it wasn't just money. They're like, oh, it could have been money or it could have been career advancement,
right?
Which is, it's strange to mention that because
no, it's not strange because you were making deals with people behind the table. Hey, look, bro, if you do this for me, I'll get you on with OTF, fam. I'll get you a chain. I'll get you in the game, and let's go.
They don't really go into any kind of facts about it. They just say it could have been, that they would have advanced in their career. But what does that look like? Durk promised them like a record deal, like doesn't,
or they assumed it. And if they assumed it, that's a weaker case for the prosecution. If it was just like, oh, I assumed if I did this for him,
and that's, you got it. That's the key, right? They're like,
and it's like everything is going to be circumstantial at this point. That's what it's going to be. It's like everybody going to have their opinions on what, but ain't nobody really got the answers. Nobody really has the answers. Man. All right. So we end up here. Right? All right. Let me get over here because let's see. All right. So let me explain something to y'all. Okay. Here we go. And now this is what I read to y'all last time about what we're looking at here. This is hella complicated to piece together on those names. I found the paperwork for this. Antonio Jones is Booney Mo. Demario Thomas is Mr. 300, a.k.a. Rio. They were both co-defendants in a 2010 case that got them all that time. But Thomas did 13 years, a longer sentence due to prior records. Booney Mo got less time, 10 to 12 years, since it was his first case. This case resulted in additional charges due to them shooting at police officers while police were trying to execute a search warrant and a raid at a residence for other crimes they were involved in. Inside the house were Jones, Booney Mo, Thomas, Mr. 300, Paris Banks, Jones' cousin. Allegedly, this could be Lil Durk's male cousin because it has the same name as Durk's, Banks. Leslie Kitchen, Jones's girlfriend at the time, and Jones's grandparents, who owned the house. Now, apparently in these documents, both Paris Banks, male, and Leslie Kitchens, female, testified at trial and they got out of the charges. In an interview that Thomas did in 2023, he said those other two didn't get charged because they told and said, you know how that goes. When they asked him who told, he said PG and a little chick, Leslie. Salute none for that two-piece. I appreciate you. So to me, this guy Thomas has more reason to snitch for Get Back. You could see in the interview he did, he had hate for Durk and Booney Mo. It sounds like this was part of the OTF Jam story, and it wasn't from what I found so far. But for OTF Jam, that's a weird story. I can't even find his paperwork, and it's pretty hard to find anything attached to. And that's another reason. It's kind of hard to find anything about OTF Jam on the internet, right? You can't really look up his paperwork like that. That's kind of weird. So let's get to this paperwork right here. The people of the state of Illinois Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Justice Mason delivered the judgment of the court notice. This order was filed under Supreme Court Rule 23 and may be cited. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Appeal from the Circuit Court County order held defendant's conviction. Hold on, let me go down here so y'all can keep up because this shit is weird looking on my screen. It's not on this paper. Let's see. Order held defendant's convictions reversed and matter remanded for a new trial, where the state commanded plan error in its opening statement by its repeated characterization of defendant as a criminal. Defendant Demario Thomas was convicted of 3 counts of attempted first-degree unaliving, 3 counts of aggravated robbery, aggravated battery with a firearm, and unlawful use of a weapon by a felon. After the trial, court merged Thomas's aggravated battery convictions into his attempted murder convictions. It sentenced him to 26 years imprisonment for each attempted unaliving. Stay with me, y'all. Hold on. Where we at on this? Okay, September 1st. Defendant Thomas. Let's get down here. Let's see. Conviction and 7 years of imprisonment for unlawful use of a weapon by a felon, all to be served concurrently. On appeal, Thomas contends that his trial counsel was ineffective for failing to request jury instructions on self-defense and a lesser included offense of reckless conduct. The state's comments during the opening statements were improper and the trial denied him a fair sentencing hearing. For that reason that followed, we reversed and remand for a new trial. We have previously detailed the evidence in this case, in our opinion, involving Thomas, co-defendant Antonio Jones. On the night of September 1st, 2010, a team of 14 to 16 police officers were executed at a search warrant on 7701 South Hoyne Avenue in Chicago. The officers parked a short distance away from the home in marked and unmarked cars. While most officers were in plain clothes, they all wore raid vests with Chicago Police Department. The officers approached the back of the home in a single file line with Officer James, whoever, leading the group. Officer Gochi breached the back fence with a battering ram, and the officers then walked approximately 30 feet to the back door. At least 3 of the officers yelled Chicago police, search warrant. As they stood outside the door, Officer Gochi banged on the door 3 times with a battering ram when a gunshot rang out and the glass security door exploded outwards. Officer Gochi, as well as Lieutenant Glenn Evans and Officer Michael St. Clair, were injured. The remaining officers retreated and surrounded the perimeter. The officers eventually made phone contact with one of the occupants of the house and instructed those inside to exit. When the occupants complied, the officers took them into custody and commended a search of the house, during which they recovered weapons, including an SKS assault rifle, as well as heroin and marijuana. Inside the house were Jones, Thomas, Paris Banks, Jones' cousin, Leslie Kitchen, Jones' girlfriend at the time, Jones' grandparents who owned the house. Both Kitchen and Banks testified to the events of that night. Although their trial testimony differed from their statements that police had taken immediately following the shooting and their testimony before the grand jury in pretrial statements, Kitchen and Banks stated that on the night of August 31st, 2010, they were in the back room of a residence with Jones and Thomas watching TV and smoking marijuana. At some point during the evening, Banks brought a gun into the room. According to Banks, he did this at Jones' direction around midnight. There was a boom at the back door, and it sounded to Kitchen like someone was breaking into the back gate. Kitchen went into the kitchen and looked out the window at the point she heard banging at the back door and ran to Jones in the bedroom where Jones' grandparents were sleeping. Banks told the assistant state attorney and the grand jury Jones was running to his grandparents' room, and he ordered Thomas to find out who the fuck that was. Thomas. Hold on. All right, so now we are here with it. All right. Thomas grabbed the gun and looked out the kitchen window and informed Jones that it was the police. In response, Jones said, "Buck," or bust or whatever. They said buck that bitch, meaning shoot at them. Kitchen also told the grand jury that she heard Jones give that order. Thomas pulled the trigger, but the gun would not fire. He tried a second time, pointing the gun at the back door, and the gun went off. Thomas and Banks then joined Jones in the kitchen in Jones' grandparents' room initially, then asked Kitchen to take the gun into the basement. But when Kitchen refused, Jones hid the gun in his grandparents' closet. Over his grandmother's protest, shortly thereafter, the police called and the group exited the house, and the officer's direction at trial, then Kitchen admitted to being present at the house on the night of August 31st, 2010, and further testified that before she ran to Jones' grandparents' room, she saw Thomas standing with the gun in his hand aimed at the back door. Thomas pulled the trigger, but the gun did not fire. It was not until Kitchen had entered Jones' grandparents' room, where Jones and his grandparents were panicking, that she heard the gunshot. Kitchen denied that she heard Jones tell Thomas to shoot. She claimed that her earlier testimony to the contrary was prompted by the police. At trial, Banks too denied that the conversation between Jones and Thomas took place before he heard the gunshot. He did, however, admit that Jones asked him to retrieve a gun from underneath the bed and earlier that evening. Man, this shit is. So everybody in this crew just be telling, dog. Thomas and Jones were tried simultaneously with separate juries. Thomas was also tried by a simultaneous bench trial at the count of an unlawful use of a weapon by a felon. The state made a combined opening statement for Jones and Thomas. The state began an opening statement by asserting the greatest danger to the police officer can be facing during his tour of duty is a gun, and in the criminal who is willing to use the gun to shoot and kill a police officer. Ladies and gentlemen, each of your juries has been sitting here before you. One such criminal, defendant Jones and defendant Thomas. The state continued. The police learned that behind that door were two cold-blooded criminals who had reasons to keep the police out. Jones' defense counsel then objected to the state's continued reference to these defendants as criminals. The trial court instructed both juries to disregard it. I'm ruling on your objection. Disregard the comment about cold, hard criminals. Please go ahead. Despite the sustained objection, the state continued to refer to both Thomas and Jones as criminals, later stating, but you must remember the criminal controls the crime scene. These two defendants were in that house for quite some time, and that evidence before they ultimately came out. And finally, the state concluded the law recognizes that what one criminal may not be brave enough to do alone, two criminals just might be. So it's as if the defendant Jones had his finger on that trigger, and as did defendant Thomas. Criminals work together. They are equally responsible for the crimes that they commit. Gunshot residue tests were performed on Banks, Jones, Thomas, and Kitchen, but came back negative. Additionally, no fingerprint impressions were suitable for comparison were found on a pistol or the assault rifle recovered from the residence. After the state rested, Thomas moved for a directed finding on all counts against him. The trial court granted his motion with respect to a court of possession of a controlled substance with intent to deliver, as there was no evidence connecting Thomas to the narcotics recovered from the residence. Thomas did not present any witness on his behalf. And then they say, during closing arguments, Thomas defense hold on, I'm not even over here. This is where I'm supposed to be. All right. Let's go. During closing arguments, Thomas defense counsel intimidated they said Thomas was responsible for the shooting and only implicated Thomas in the pretrial statements as a cover for himself. In addition, counsel argued that whoever fired the weapon did so without the intent to kill, and the gunshot might have been a warning shot or only even accidental. The jury found Thomas guilty of all 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder and 3 counts of aggravated battery with a firearm, but found him not guilty of the attempted first-degree unaliving of a police officer and aggravated battery with a firearm of a police officer. The jury also did not find that during the commission of the attempted unalivings, Thomas personally discharged a firearm, caused great bodily harm to the victims. In a bench trial, the state introduced into evidence a certified copy of a conviction showing that Thomas had been convicted of robbery in a case. They gave the case number. The trial court found him guilty of unlawful use of a weapon by a felon, and he unsuccessfully moved for a new trial. After the trial court merged into Thomas's conviction for aggravated battery into his attempted unaliving conviction, it sentenced him to a concurrent sentence of 26 years imprisonment on each of those convictions and 7 years imprisonment for the unlawful use of a weapon by a felon. Thomas's motions to reconsider his sentence was denied, and the appeal followed. As we did in Jones, we first addressed the error on the state's repeated references to them as criminals in his opening statement. Thomas acknowledged that he did not preserve the claim to error for the review in his court. They denied his shit. And as y'all, what are y'all getting from this case that I'm showing y'all? Can anybody in here tell me what are y'all getting from these alleged OTF members and they court documents in this shit? Because it's looking like a whole bunch of snitching has been going on. And as you see, this case just keeps going on about how these dudes basically just fucked each other over in the court system, and they start snitching on each other. These niggas taking deals. As you see, the OTF members ain't stand-up dudes, bro. These dudes ain't finna stand up and do shit. What are y'all getting from this paperwork? Let's see. They said, not sure why I didn't get notified. It seems to be doing so all week. They said whole bunch of mess. I do not know. I'm just telling y'all, man, this case basically just represents how OTF, oh, my bad, I ain't even got it on the screen, right? OTF, my bad. OTF been doing a whole lot of talking, dog. Look at all this, and you'll just be able to see. You can look at the case number if you want to go look this up. It's People versus Thomas. Go look that damn case up right there. The case number is right there. You can go look that damn case up if you want to actually get into that paperwork. They said rat race, keep your circle real thin. You got to. Because these people they lurking. They lurking and working. These people is lurking and they is working. Let me continue. Hold on. Let me play this clip. Oh, no, not that one. Not that one. I think it's this one.
Jaguar right.
Listen to this, y'all.
Boosie badass for having something to do with the death of Mo3. And she said she tired of him crying for weirdos. R. Kelly. P. Diddy. Oh, man. She went in, man. Let's get into this video. Y'all know how we do it. Drop them comments. Roll that clip.
Meanwhile, Boosie run around shot in the ass and still can't explain what happened to Mo3. But you want to finger Yellow Beezy for it, you fucking punk-made bitch. They better leave Yellow Beezy alone.
Straight up.
Beezy ain't had shit to do with it.
I'm going to say this. A lot of people be saying, and a lot of people in these comments be saying, Jaguars be on point, she don't lie. Jag be telling the truth. Jaguar Right also said Yellow Beezy had no dealings in Mo3's unaliving. Can y'all double tap that screen and get it to 800 likes? Double tap that screen and get it to 800 likes. Double tap that screen. We are 50 likes away. Let's go. They say he's snitching on Durk too. Yeah, look at, now she's saying Yellow Beezy is innocent. Everybody in Dallas know Yellow Beezy has something to do with that. And I'm gonna be real. This Mo3 angle, I'm really getting tired of y'all taking my information because this now here go with the Boosie shit. You ain't never said nothing about.
And everybody knows that shit. And fucking rainwater.
Yeah.
Mop water.
Yeah. Dirty water.
Line.
That's why Mo3 gun went in that car.
Exactly. That's why Mo3 had that surprised look on his face. Because he knew who shot him. And Boosie come up for the funeral in the wake and get shot in the ass at the Big T. Fuck you doing over there?
Trying to prove a point. He trying to say, shit, yeah, y'all.
And guess what? He got a point in his eyes.
Yep. And ain't do nothing back about it. Mr. Gangster, Mr.
Nah, just go sit with Vlad and then bitch and complain when the feds run up on you.
His partner made a video with a big ass Glock 17 hanging out the back of his pants.
I'm sick and tired of him crying for weirdos. He cried for R. Kelly. Now he crying for Diddy. What scumbag don't you cry for?
Boosie said just left New York City, hooked up with P. Diddy. Now he trying to get it took out the song.
Yeah. No. You no. Keep that same energy. They all need to keep that same energy.
That's how Boosie got off on them 6 murders.
You think?
Let Marlo Mike take off.
Oh, you think?
Straight up.
I wonder who's going to ask him a real question about his involvement in the unalivement of Mo3.
Man. I just had to show that Jag clip because Jag been doing a lot of fugazi shit. I'm going to be real. Jag been doing a lot of fugazi shit. A lot.
I don't know why y'all over here playing dumb as far as Durk and India goes. They're like, oh, what's India gonna do? Is she gonna da-da-da-da-da-da-da? Let me tell y'all what India gonna do. Come here. Now, I'm a woman, okay? I'm a woman for...
Okay, let's hear from a woman's perspective. I love y'all ladies, but let's hear this shit.
First and foremost, okay? And...
Hey, we 30 likes away from 800. Double tap that screen. We need 30 likes. Let's hear the woman's perspective.
India's about to have her a time. Now, and I'm speaking from experience. So when I say experience, it's not always just my experience, but I do have female friends. Now, this may be sad, unfortunate, or whatever the case may be, and I'm not saying any names, but I have a homegirl whose man would cheat on her all the time, Durk, and so when he went to jail a couple times, I think prison once, and every time he went, she was like, oh, I'm so glad that nigga in jail. I'm like, why? And she said, at least I know where he is and what he's doing. Now, before y'all come with the, oh, why would you even put yourself in that position? Just leave. Like, why does that make you happy? Whatever. Let me tell y'all something. Like, Durk and India, like, they've been together forever. And I've heard rumors about outside babies being made. I think we saw one, the little boy. Things like that. And let me tell y'all something. Women can take a lot. And just because we take a lot doesn't mean that stuff is heavy and that we don't replay that stuff in our minds. That's one thing right there. And
ladies, is this the move? She said her homegirl couldn't wait for her nigga to get locked up, so she knew exactly where he was at and what he was doing. So you would rather this man have his freedom stripped from him than to just leave him and go be with somebody else.
then another thing is like that's a permanent scar. So I'm always gonna have that scar. Even after I have like halfway forgiving you, I have to walk around seeing that scar. Okay, let's just say if he didn't have a baby. We know he was tricking. Okay, we know. Matter of fact, when he got caught, when they picked him up for this, allegedly he was with Dej Loaf. Okay, because as soon as he got picked up, she was like, free my man, free mine. So I say that to say, India, she might hold it down for the first couple months or whatever. But let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't think India has somebody in their back pockets, y'all don't think that in between those breaks before she let him back, is somebody over here keeping it player? Because a lot of men, they can't keep it player because they going to want to run and tell, especially Durk's old lady. Okay? But she got somebody over there keeping it player. Trust and believe. Trust and believe.
What do y'all think, ladies? Is India already on her next move? Ladies, be real in the chat. Drop the gems if India's already got some plays in motion. Or drop the caps if you think she just finna hold it down. What y'all think? This is coming from a woman, though. This is coming from a woman. I'm listening to the woman's perspective. Is this the real woman's perspective?
And as soon as Durk got picked up, trust and believe, she sent him a text. Let me listen. And not to mention, even King Von said, or King Von's baby mama was like, as soon as he passed, the homeboys was trying to pull up. So if this case goes the way I think it's going to go, because I don't think it's going to really go too much like Thugs, because Durk, they got wiretaps and all this stuff, and the homie snitching. Yeah, Indy baby, go ahead and call that one who was in the clutch that was holding it down, keeping you warm when Durk was getting on your nerves and cheating and tricking. Y'all might have to creep for a little bit. And when y'all pop out, just act like it was new, baby girl. Listen, because we are women and we deserve peace and to be happy. And you know what? I don't wish bad on nobody, and I wish this wasn't happening to Durk. But India, baby, live your life. These are your young years. Do not give your best years away to holding somebody down in prison, because we don't do prison pals. We are not prison bays. Women, ladies, please. I've never been on that type of time, and I hope y'all don't either. If that man goes away for years and years and years, baby, find you something to do.
And that's exactly why you don't got a ring on your damn finger. That's the exact same reason why my ass is single right the fuck now. That is exactly the reason why I'm single and ain't ever getting married. What the hell, ladies? That's the advice y'all giving each other. And ladies in here like, hell yeah, that's true. Keep you a spare, baby girl. Get you a spare. Y'all ain't shit. I'm gonna be real with you. Y'all ain't shit. Boy, y'all ain't shit. Hey, boys, India is not leaving Durk. I said, wow, that's crazy. Y'all is not holding it down. Remind me never to fuck with y'all. Remind me never to fuck with y'all. That's exactly why I'm single. Facts. I would at least wait until he's sentenced before I move on. She said, look, I'm gonna hold it down until I see you get that life, and I'm done. She right, don't stay with that foolishness. But she been cool with him doing this gangster shit. Why now? All of a sudden, India needs to walk away from the foolishness when she enabled the foolishness. The foolishness was paying for her lifestyle. Say, lock him up, do the same thing. The foolishness been paying for the lifestyle. Say, your best friend is your biggest enemy. Yeah, that's big facts. I mean, you could at least hold it down with the man. You know what I'm saying? You definitely was cool with it. I could understand if you had no understanding of what he had going on. And you just did not know, and you just thought, hey, I really thought he was a rapper. He didn't tell me shit, but we know that you know. They say it's called Oh No Block now. They say he catching life and she catching one. Yeah, she definitely catching the next flight to some dick. That's what she like, look, where is the D girl? I am lit right now, girl. Let's turn the fuck up. You know, she got the homegirls in the ear, man. Fuck that nigga, girl. He in jail. You got all the money. Fuck that nigga, girl. Let's go turn up. Get you some D, girl. You need to have fun. He cheating on you all this. That's what your homegirl's gonna tell you. Don't listen to your homegirls. Either just leave the man completely or just move the fuck on. You ain't gotta go creep with no new dude. Save your coochie. Save the miles. When your sentence time is over, they said the judge broke us up. She said, nah, fuck that. The judge broke us up. Yeah, y'all ain't shit. They said, yeah, she wanted a thug. Yeah, you wanted a thug till thug got that time. It's all good though, but you see, get you a square dude. Get you a dude who working 9 to 5. Get you a garbage man or something. You know what I'm saying? Get you a regular dude. Get you a dude to work at In-N-Out Burger as a shift manager or something. Get you a shift manager. If you don't want the lifestyle of a boss that's out there committing unalivings and you don't want to stay with him when he catch the time, then you need to go get you a dude that's working a mail route or something, working at UPS. Go get you one of them call center dudes or something. Hey, we need 20 likes, man, to get to 800. Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. I need the screen double tapped. You know what I'm talking about? Man. So listen, India under respelling. They said women, the last thing a man think about long as put money on. Yeah, facts. Just put that money on the books, man. Instead of garbage, man. Yeah, get you a square. Get you a square. Don't get you a dude working at the warehouse, taking them lunch breaks, calling you on his hour lunch break or something. Get you a dude to work at Walmart, stocking groceries up. Leave the damn thugs alone. Excuse me. Leave the damn thugs alone. Let's keep it a big buck, gang. Man. I don't know. Damn, we almost been on here for 3 hours. Where we at on the damn? $117. I ain't mad at it. It is what it is. It is what it is. I give you the dope content. It is what it is. We ain't get to 200 buns. I ain't mad at it. They say he might do come home. He ain't coming home. I ain't finna read that long ass comment. That nigga not coming home. Durk done. That nigga is done. The judge broke us up. It's diabolical. Yeah, Percy. These chicks ain't shit. They say long he's been working for 7. Y'all don't even want no regular man. They said she can stand by her man and have amplified. What if you tell what? I don't know what the hell you just said. I don't know what the fuck some of y'all talking about. Some of y'all asses is crazy. Take your ass to bed. Crazy ass. Nah, man. So shit. I'm finna get ready to get off and get me something to eat, man. I'm finna get on Discord with my gang. We finna rock out over there on Discord, y'all. I ain't even got nothing left for you, man, until tomorrow. I'm finna go open up this damn Discord server. I'm just too hungry, man. I gotta eat me something, man. You know what I'm talking about? I gotta get the hell up off here and get me some food, man. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna keep this a big buck. I ain't even know what I'm talking about. Salute to the gang, man. I appreciate everybody for pulling up, popping out, showing up, showing out, pulling up, popping out, showing up, showing out. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Man. All right. There's the Discord server open. If you just got the notification, pull up. If you're not in the Discord server, Here goes the link to the Discord server right here. Let me pause that. If you're not in the Discord server, here go the link to the Discord server right there, man. Pull up, pop out with the gang, man. Pull up and pop out with the gang. Let me get this off the screen and let me pin that. All right. Salute, man. I love y'all more than y'all will ever know. I love y'all more than y'all will ever know. All right, man. I'm finna get the hell up off here, dog. I'm finna get the hell up off here. Salute to the gang. Salute to the gang. Jam the music. We getting up out of here, gang. I'll be.
Want me to rap, I'll rap, pull his wig back, don't shot. Yeah, cause it's cap what you rap, it's a fact, nigga. Me against you, that's a long shot.
Nigga that don't want smoke.
If it's smoke, let's get it.
Fuck it, you already know that I'm with.
I just get on that beat and get the dumping.
Man, who fucking with us in this city?
Nigga, not a soul, I suppose. If a nigga flex up, then I'm going for the juggler.
Man, we going for a dog, nigga, win, lose or drop. Boss cut throat like a murder bird.
In and out like a burglar.
Dumping, niggas on the ground, we turning nothing into
something. Fuck y'all niggas.
We ain't tripping out shit. Tag team. I'm with yo
bitch.
Nigga so
pissed. Yeah, they pissed off. Rather be that than pissed on. Skinny nigga, but my dick long. Yeah, you niggas hate me, but your bitch don't.
Bad nigga dick and your bitch love it. I should get this hard dick, I ain't giving nothing.
I ain't tryna feed the needy, I don't get back. Independent, you don't need a nigga big fat.
Big stacks coming, flowing in and out.
A lot of bust downs going in and out.
Off-brand niggas better simmer down. Black card code, let the winner now.
Outlaw nigga, yeah, we get around.
LSD, maybe come take me.
I might shake some, but it can't shake me.
Nigga, I won't stop till they y'all hate me. Yeah.
Hey.
That's what we're here for, having a good time.
Walking on the moon like I'm Mike Jackson. Better watch your bitch, cause I grab it. He blowing up your phone, that's quite tragic. I ain't worried about him, that's action. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Cause when I say take that, she say gladly. But don't call her Cassie, cause I'm nothing like Diddy. So put them hands down, she go hands down, I'm the man in my city. Oh nah, y'all already know that I hug the road. Oh nah, this girl out her dome, blowing up my phone. Oh nah, she know I'm a dog, I ain't coming home. All dogs link up with the dogs, trying to get a bone. I don't do take backs in the bed, I make her lay flat. And all I do is state facts, call her Cassie, how she take that. And yeah, she take that from the front door to the bedroom. She a big freak, she get roll head in a 4x4, I need leg room. Shout out to Memphis, cause I'm on my gritty. Just call her Cassie, I'm not on my Diddy. I'm on the road getting hella paper. We going up just like an elevator. Oh no, that's too soon, like I'm outside with my new boo. And that's too true, it's like voodoo. How my new truck got new shoes, couple new things, had to switch it up. I got a new team, had a new dream about the old days when I was puffing combs of that blue dream. Don't call me Sean Don Juan, cause I don't do sex slaves. But when I hit my crib, I need my meal prepped and my bed made. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Nah, I'm just trolling, plus I'm smoking, and you know it had me. Walking on the moon like I'm Mike Jackson. Better watch your bitch, cause I grab it. He blowing up your phone, that's quite tragic. I ain't worried about him, that's action. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Cause when I say take that, she say gladly. But don't call her Cassie, cause I'm nothing like Diddy. So put them hands down, she go hands down, I'm the man in my city.
Get them likes up, let's go.
just like you. But then you walk on by, and I knew what I had to do. The way you're moving,
Tone back. Hey. Get the likes up, get the likes up.
Mess with my mind, oh. Turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
We the hottest gang, man. I'm talking about double tap that screen on your way out. Just know I love all y'all more than y'all will ever know. Salute to all my ladies. Drop them purple hearts. All my bros, drop the demon emojis. Y'all drop the goat emojis. Give yourself a round of applause. Drop the flowers for yourself. Salute to all my mods. Salute to all my green members. Salute to all the people who supported tonight. I love all y'all. Good night. See y'all tomorrow on the flip side. Tone bite. Tone bite. Love to chat with them purple hearts on our way up out of here. I want to see purple hearts. Let's go, let's go. Tone bite. Salute to the gang. Salute to the gang. Salute to the mother effing gang. No, I'm Tone bite. All right, nah, for real, man. I'm up out of here, y'all. I love y'all. I will see y'all on the Discord server if y'all show up. If not, hey, it's all love. Salute to all my ladies in the building. I love y'all. Y'all know how to reach me, man. It's your boy Big Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang. And this is RatchetTV. And I'm signing the fuck off. I love y'all more than y'all will ever know. I'm out, gang. Tone